It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Five ticks left in the Super Bowl. The Pack, they trailed by one. The ball marked near the 50. Favre warmed up his gun. And in the other end zone, a man rose to his feet. Tim, the diehard Packer fan, knew this was destiny. Shirtless, painted green and gold from his forehead to his hiney. The smile slowly left his face. He said, "Someone hold my liney." He wet his finger, felt the air. A headwind turned their way. Favre, he taught, he's got the gun, but he needs our help, yeah, hey? He lumbered down the steps. His mission now was clear. Neutralize the headwind or wait another year. And as he stepped onto the field, security stopped him short. They asked him who he was. He said, "I'm Tim, I'm from up north." Whereabouts, they fired back. Sheboygan, he revealed. What do you catch? He said, "Mostly pike." They let him on the field. As Favre barked out the signals, Tim chugged a giant beer, and then another, and one after that as tension filled the air. The ball was snapped, a route was run, Favre unleashed the ball. Never had there been a spiral so clean and far and tall. And then it hit the headwind and started coming back. Tim felt a rumble in his gut. Now was time to act. The burp came out so long and hard, the Yukon felt a breeze. A tidal wave of beer and brats and half a wheel of cheese. The blimp was lost for 7 days. Skybox glass was shattered. An Oshkosh woman lost her teeth. Tim's stomach left in tatters. But the pass came down, the catch was made, and just before Tim died, he was heard to say, "The Packer back. Oh, for cry-yi-yi." His headstone reads, "Tim gave his life, never did he wince. He tailgates high above old Lambeau, grilling brats with Vince."
Hey, good morning. Welcome to... Hi. The Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much.
Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. No, Silac News Desk.
Hi.
I'm not, somebody else can take it. I feel,
What?
Gonna go in the game and play in the NFL? You're rocking the shoulder pads?
There's no shoulder pads in there.
Well, it certainly looks like it.
You look very nice, Chris.
Thank you.
What time is practice?
Whatever, Rocco.
10:30.
All right, that's fair enough. There's, well, then you'll make it.
Yeah.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
Willie Griswold's here.
What's up?
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
He's in full steep mode at the sidekick chair. Way to go, buddy. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
And you're wearing a different hat. I don't like it. I don't like the dark. I don't like the dark on your hat. You need khaki.
I got one over here I can grab for you in just a second.
Okay, good.
Well, I hope you had a great holiday weekend. Josh?
Oh, it was lovely.
Catch any fish, Josh?
No, we didn't do much fishing this trip. There was mostly a float around the lake.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, that's terrible.
A lot of fun.
Stuck in a boat.
Did you do
Bad
shots?
conversation starts. You can't get out of it without jumping off into the water.
Oh, no, I meant swimming in the lake.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't.
Was your mom there?
No.
Oh, well, that's good. So you won't get where you can get a real job. Went to radio. Comedy.
Instead of being a clown.
What the hell is that? Go make a living. Be a plumber. You should be a plumber. I don't know why your mother has this accent.
Jones boy's a plumber.
Yeah. Jonas has a lovely son. And what do I have? You.
And you have to skinny dip in front of me at your age. By the way, trim those back a little bit, for God's sake.
So
What? That
Tom
took a
took
turn.
relief that your mother's
Yeah.
dipping in front of
Butt
him.
ass naked in front of you.
Man.
Rocking her bush, evidently.
Oh, that makes it
Rocking that wrist.
sounded to me like she was admiring mine.
That's exactly what I was trying to imply. Now, if she was skinny dipping also, quite a weekend.
I don't know if she does that down in Florida, her and her husband.
Skinny dip?
Yeah.
I doubt
Well,
it.
you know they can do anything they want. They can go anywhere they please because they're rich. And
Oh, I see the confusion.
Yeah.
You know, she's actually married to a man named Rich.
I thought he was loaded.
There you go.
fault. And the number one running gag on this show.
Nah.
Josh's mom's rich.
I don't know if that's number one.
That's number one. I don't care what Ace shaking me off. It's number one.
Okay. If it's
You know
gonna
how he
be-
likes to be on the radio. Ace is rocking it with the hand gestures and the nodding.
Did you get in your pool this weekend?
I cleaned it.
You have never been in your
No,
pool.
I have actually been in it. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
The
good.
kids were in it, and I was getting see that with fall arriving, the leaves are in the pool, and you got to go out there and skim it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of a challenge.
Kind of relaxing, isn't it?
And there's that one leaf that doesn't want to be captured, and you kind of pretend
Now,
you're
those of us
out
who
hunting for John Wilkes Booth. and
have been in this room almost as if we've been captured for the last 40 years or so. We know that when you used to rake leaves, you would reenact Civil War battles.
Yeah, you get groups over here, groups over there.
Piles of leaves. So what is the process when you're cleaning the pool? Is it...
We've got this big, long aluminum stick with a net on it.
Yeah, I know, but do you have any battle you're reenacting or any sort of...
You just feel like certain leaves are challenging you.
so it's an individual
Hey,
thing.
you're not going to get me. You do try to get a sweep where you get as many as you can. It's fun.
Okay.
It's almost like an aquatic Zen garden.
Yeah.
In a way, just back and forth.
And the ones on the bottom, that's real tricky.
You got to stir those up, don't
You
you?
got to try not to have your phone drop in the pool.
Why don't you set your phone down? That's the
You have
way.
you have your lanyard in.
That's
Like your lanyard.
That's why I've got my lanyard.
Yeah.
Keeps the phone from falling in the water. Yeah, but a fun weekend.
Good.
You
Hope
are
everybody had a
something.
fun weekend.
Now, we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. I know that Joey Chestnut had a good weekend.
Oh, he did?
As you know, Joey had his Netflix special against Kobayashi.
I have total full disclosure, forgot entirely about it.
So did I.
Had
Sorry.
no idea.
Missed that.
So nobody watched it?
I saw some
No.
clips on TikTok that were pretty gross. You know, I didn't watch the
I
whole
think
thing.
you can still catch it on Netflix, but it was live, I guess, when it was happening on Netflix. But
Hosted by Rob Riggle.
No way.
Cool.
wow, how'd they get him?
What's wrong with that?
I like Rob.
Yeah.
I do too.
I love him.
All you got to do is ask him; he'll do it.
Yeah.
Unlike you, for example.
Oh, you know me, how difficult I am. You know that.
it'd be.
And Nikki Bella.
Oh, yeah, cool, yeah.
Who?
They both got good energy. And
The Bella twins, you never...
Nope.
Wrestling?
Not a word. Oh, wrestling. Okay, my fault.
I can't believe I missed that.
Pat, how was your weekend?
Fantastic.
Really?
Labor Day weekend with the boy. Very,
what-
very good.
Get on your bikes.
No bikes.
No bikes this
After the last fall, there's not going to be any bikes for a while.
Oh, okay.
Who fell?
Jimmy, little tumble.
Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that.
Did you
He's
push
fine.
him?
No, he's just going too fast.
Oh, they have e-bikes. You have e-bikes, right?
Yep, not for long.
Oh, are you selling those?
Daddy's
Maybe-
got to play guitar, not be in a cast.
I might be in the market, so I'll talk to you after this.
They're yours.
Why would you want one of those?
Why not?
Well, because the point of is getting some exercise.
you can do both.
You can do both.
Sure, yeah, they're pedal assisted.
And where we live, there's a rail trail system that'll go. I could go all the way. I mean, I could go miles and miles and miles and miles. Be kind of nice.
Pedal. Come on.
It's
get
pedal.
Get off your ass.
Oh, yeah, I don't do anything. I sit on my ass all day.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
just
exactly
saying.
right.
Well, now, what's coming up in sports?
Rabbit. That's right. And our long national nightmare is almost finally over. The NFL in, let's call it 2 days. Calling
it two?
It's more like closer to 3, 2.5.
Is it Thursday?
Thursday night, baby. Kansas City Chiefs hosting the Baltimore Ravens. I almost said the Boston Ravens.
You did.
That was original there, 1 year.
People forget about that.
Please email me that they were never in Boston. Please. Last night. Was this last night? Yes, it was. Trayshawn Ward, 138 yards and a 13-yard touchdown catch against his former team as Boston College beat the hell out of number 10 Florida State, 28-13, and it wasn't that close. Boston College could have scored a couple touchdowns at the end of the game, but they preferred to take a knee under new head coach Bill O'Brien. So Florida State, you remember from Florida State last year, they were complaining they did not get into the playoffs because they were undefeated. And then their quarterback broke his arm, and then they were a very different football team after that. But they're 0-2 now, Tom.
And playoffs this year, very large.
12 teams. Very, very large. That's right.
And the Big Ten is what now, 16? I can't.
18 teams.
Oh, 18, okay.
18 teams.
Very confusing for kids.
Let's see. And we'll talk about the U.S. Open. And if you think you're a man out there and you think you're having lady problems and You know, my wife just doesn't listen to me. She's a B. I can't understand it. We will have a B for you in the tennis world.
No.
She might have set a new standard for B behavior.
Wow.
During the U.S. Open.
We thought we knew bees, but apparently we don't know from
Have you
bees.
ever seen a tennis player ignore one of those poor little ball girls or ball boys where they're holding the tennis balls out and they bounce them to the... Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness. You're gonna plot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all coming up.
Okay, well, I'm certainly looking forward to that.
I hope so.
Also, we have Russian spies. We have a friend of the show, Jim Dreyer, apparently in the water as we speak.
No one cares.
I think he's those.
Am I wrong on this?
He's not wrong.
It did take me a second when he said friend of the show, Jim Dreyer, to remember who he was. He was a real nice guy.
He's swimming across Lake Michigan.
Wow, way to go.
By the way, temperatures may be a little chilly today.
I imagine
after
so.
All the heat we've had. And we have not a porch pirate, but a porch pooper.
Yeah, I know.
The Mad Shatter.
Sorry.
Once again, what do you have on your
first
Google that alerts you to feces around the world?
International
Around the
Newswire.
world.
I don't understand.
Coming from the
it.
Commonwealth of Kentucky, the police are on the lookout for the porch pooper.
Commonwealth.
Willie G is back, and as you mentioned, the football season just around the corner. What have you got over there?
Hey, well, football season is here, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. We all know how season-long fantasy takes up so much time, but on Prize Picks, you can pick a new lineup every day. The app is easy to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. Over the weekend, I had a bet on Caitlin Clark assists, Shador Sanders getting more than 2.5 touchdowns, and Shohei Ohtani getting 10 fantasy points in baseball. And it won, even though all 3 did not hit. On Prize Picks, you can still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. If one of your players goes down in the first half, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Just some of the many ways Prize Picks puts its members first. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
This is awesome. It's called Prize Picks.
It's really fun.
And once again, just enter that code TOM. Download the app. Prize Picks. Sounds like fun. Coming up also, sometimes in certain offices these days, things are getting a little sparse. We're going to find out just how sparse one office was. Not a lot of people apparently in one wing. We'll find out what happened. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
We have very interesting things going on.
People think China's listening to all of us on our mobile phones. Yeah, we Google something, they steal our info and get in our accounts at the savings and loan. Hey! My credit's bad. I can't buy a house. Can't even finance a late model car. I wouldn't mind someone taking my name. Oh, give me a brand new start. Yeah, feel free to steal my identity. Steal my identity. Steal it! My mom, Catherine, her maiden name's QWERTY. 1, 2, 3, 4 is my passcode. My pet's name is Fido. Now you're in me. Look at all the stuff we owe. I had 2 surgeries with insurance. 1 on the back and 1 for the heart. They garnished my wages, couldn't pay my deductible. Take my name, give me a brand new start. Come on, feel free to steal my identity. Steal my identity. Get my number from Social Security. 209-526-13. Child support's due. You can pay that too. Please steal my identity. BB, steal my identity.
All right.
Yeah.
Great, man.
Thanks.
My favorite part is look at all the stuff we owe.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
Well, thank you, Pat.
Hi, thanks very much for joining us. With us in the studio, comedian Dean Edwards, and Dean is a veteran of Saturday Night Live. I know that you mentioned you didn't mention you did a great Chris Rock, Dead On Chris Rock.
Yeah, I did a little bit of Chris Rock.
Have you worked with Chris?
Yeah, well, you know, Chris and I, being both SNL alum, it's funny because I used to see Chris in the clubs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But once I got cast on SNL, then Chris is very sort of reserved into himself and you know, cool with his friends, and he's very, very polite, but if he doesn't know you, he's looking at you like, I don't know you, you know. Mm-hmm. So once I got on the show, every time I saw him, he was very sort of big brother, very you know, strong with his advice. I remember one time Tracy Morgan and I are sitting in this comedy club in New York, the Comedy Cellar, and we had just had Jack Black was a guest host, and Chris walks in. He's like, you know what? I never watched that show. The one time I watched them, they still don't use black people. I was like, actually, Chris, you know, I was in 4 sketches this past week. He's like, you wasn't in them. You're just in the background. Don't ever be happy they throw you a bone. You got talent. Only the dude without talent is happy they throw him a bone in, which I appreciate. And then he sat there for a good 35 minutes lecturing me on gotta keep writing hard. Just every week, write 2 sketches and an update. 2 sketches. Meanwhile, Tracy Morgan is sitting there, Chris, you ain't never gave me that advice. When I started on the show, you never gave me advice like that. I'd appreciated some of that advice. Mm-hmm. That's how Tracy is, though. That's how he is.
For 2 weeks.
Oh, he's going to do it again, huh?
Going to do it 2 weeks. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did he already do it?
Guest host for 2 weeks.
Oh,
now.
then we've already had the story.
He already taped it, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
Blossom. No, he's doing it right now, Josh. Would that make you happy?
Oh, boy.
No, I just knew that we had already talked about this at one.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin in the performance room. Boy. Christy Lee's over there. There's Willie Griswold. Hey. Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. Hello, I'm Chick, and here's Tom Griswold.
Chick McGee is at the Dude Wipes sports desk. We may have Dude Wipes in the news this morning. I'll tell you where and when. And I have to point this out, that Josh Arnold, of course, is a official sidekick. Thus, he is at the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick desk and chair.
All right. And look what time it is, Tom. That's right. Things we learned on Friday.
Ooh.
Keep an eye on Josh. He might have brought a weapon in this morning, so keep an eye on him.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
That's what
I'm writing a strongly worded letter. Whatever criticism you may have for me.
Tom, of course, on brand, totally forgot that this weekend was Labor Day weekend. Totally forgot it. And also, it's September, first day of the month. We're on the air, so rabbit.
Well, yeah.
We say that to keep the evil spirits away.
Yeah, Labor Day kind of stuck up on me.
It is not.
Got busy. Had a good weekend.
Good. Tom, everything kind of seems.
That's true. That's true.
Pat Godwin had a new song, The Dog Pound Blues. Your son Jimmy got a dog?
Yeah, Maverick.
Let's see. Oasis UK tour next summer.
Got an update on that?
Ace, did you do an impression of Oasis? I missed it. That's what it says here.
I did.
All right. Thanks, Ace. Elton John documentary is out and is going to be coming out. We talked about it, and Josh said that they were going to interview.
I believe his first butt plug.
Yeah,
they're going to talk to him, who hasn't said much lately, but interesting to hear. He'll give us the inside scoop, if you will.
Ironically, he's been gagged.
Oh, let's not talk about the inside scoop. Pat had a song on Friday about posters.
Yeah, that's right. Tom's obsession with posters.
Tom likes posters.
He loves them.
Loves putting them together. Loves
Does
looking at them.
a great job.
You had posters in your room, I'm guessing, growing up. It was a big damn deal. Yes, get those posters up.
Had a Life magazine, giant Life magazine cover with the Beatles on it, from I believe somewhere in South America. Los Beatles.
Los Beatles.
It was great. Yeah, Jefferson Airplane poster, Doors poster. It was great.
You think they'd have a Spanish word for beetle? I mean, I know Beatles spelled it differently, but they would beetle the bug. You think Spanish? They don't go Los Beatles.
No, they were Los Beatles.
Spanish Beatles, beetle. All right. Let's see. Christy told us about two of her friends. We sat here because we can't get up and leave. But Christy told us about two of her friends who own pet skunks, I guess. And,
No, I have one friend who owns two pet skunks.
One?
There's the next one.
Yeah,
Okay, there's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
No odor issues, though. They
They take the smelly thing out.
of your friend or the skunk.
She's not smelly.
The stink sack?
Thank you.
That's what you call it.
I
Yeah,
will.
sure. I
I
think
like
it's
it.
a scientist.
Stinks.
Maybe let me see your
Stinky
stink
stinks.
snack.
Don't they make perfume out of the stink sacks, the glands?
I thought they did. I think
Some beaver.
beaver.
One of the beaver glands
beaver
produces a
Vanilla,
Gin,
like,
right?
isn't it?
yeah,
vanilla.
fake vanilla.
The
Vanilla.
castorum or whatever
Yeah.
that is.
Sputum.
Castorum sputum.
Shoot him if you got him.
No, that's actually the actual critter, the beaver. They
Yeah.
have they get vanilla out of.
Right, right.
My question is a simple
Like
one.
Castoria or
But who?
That's what we were saying, Tom.
No, I'm trying to
We
clarify.
didn't need to be clarified.
I want to know. I have a question about it.
Yeah.
Who found out that? At what point did somebody?
Yeah, it must have been an accident.
Did somebody go? I think I'll taste that
Somebody was eating.
sebum, whatever the hell it is.
They were probably eating the whole beaver, trapped, some sort of frontiersman who that was their catch of the day. And then when they got to that part, they went,
Hey, this reminds me of a vanilla latte.
we need to say this for dessert. Guys, remember that. Ass last.
That policy is pretty much good across the board, I would say.
Yeah. When you run out of options.
Christy told us when she was a kid she had a pet raccoon. You told us a lot of stuff.
I did not have a pet raccoon. The lady down
What?
the street had a pet
Like
raccoon.
a domesticated one or one that just hanged out close to you
No,
guys?
it was in their house. It was their pet. It was like,
Did they get it from the outside?
I don't
or-
know where she got it.
Oh, okay. All right. You're
I
a regular
don't.
Ellie Mae of the Trail Course.
That's what I was listening. I don't know where you got your raccoon, but it was cute. I
And
enjoyed it.
we found out that raccoons like to kill chickens, I guess. Jeff Oskey had some chickens.
Yeah.
And raccoons evidently think chickens are delicious. Well, we think chickens are delicious. What am I saying?
Well, how can we blame the raccoon?
Right.
I can't blame a raccoon for this.
Can you
sort of
imagine a
behavior.
little fire and the raccoon's rotisserie chicken?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Be ready
come
about 20
over.
minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break. We're going to pause for a second and things we learned on Friday, because if there's anything I know two things.
What?
Grief. And Tom, I'm on board. I know Tom is not engaged in the show. He's looking up where Jim Dreyer is right now on the internet.
Look at the smile on his
Be
face.
honest to me and tell me you've been searching for Jim Dreyer for the last 5 minutes while we've been having a show.
It's hard to. Apparently, he is in the water as of last night. He was waiting for the weather to clear, And as far as I can tell, he's in the water right now,
Okay.
somewhere between Grand Haven, Michigan,
And here's a
Milwaukee.
list of people who care. Tom?
Mrs. Dreyer.
I think Chick's upset because we were having fun with the raccoon eating
We
chicken.
were having fun with raccoons eating chicken.
You don't need my help.
You don't even know what we were talking about. And I do have a follow-up question. Why are you the way you are? Can you help me with this at all?
I'm fine. I'm doing great over here. I
Speak-
did look up this while you were gabbing.
We're not gabbing. We're doing the show.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
We're doing the segment you insist we up and do. Yeah, that's what it is.
I tried to move, and you have not, and I blame myself. I opened my trap about this.
We can
Now,
move. We can move it tomorrow. This was your choice to move it here.
I think we should do Today in History here.
Let's try that. Yeah.
Let's try something. What? You were going to go with something. Go.
No, I was just reading about this.
He's still reading about Jim Dreyer.
No, I'm reading about the secretion from the backsides of beavers.
Yeah, we covered that.
Yeah,
The
but it's
vanilla
just
thing.
disgusting. They're making bourbon out of it.
Does it say what is the name again of it?
It says castor glands.
Oh, Josh, you nailed it.
Castor oil?
No, just castor gland
You'd think
secretions.
they would call it castor oil. Of
You would
course.
think you would.
Anal gland secretions. Oh boy, the fragrance of it's a molasses-like slime, smelling of anal glands and urine. But apparently,
That's got it all.
it says, according to Joanne Crawford from Southern Illinois University, you can milk the anal glands and extract the fluid. It's pretty gross, she says, but they have a musky vanilla scent.
Joanne Crawford was a very kind mom, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Let's go ahead. Use
Yeah.
you can use wire hanger.
Oh,
She's not nearly as famous.
Oh, I see.
Not nearly as famous as Joan Crawford.
Her
of course.
name was Joanne, and she lived by a river. Something.
I don't know. It sounds like Neil Young to me.
Yeah.
It's Mike Nesmith.
I know it's Mike Nesmith.
He doesn't.
Still,
It sounded like Neil Young. I didn't know it was Mike Nesmith.
Are you going to be on the show now?
I'm fine. You keep going. This is exciting.
Christy called Josh a butthole on Friday.
you're a butthole.
and again on Tuesday.
And on Tuesday. Well, I'll talk about this tomorrow.
That was fun.
Monkeys have names for each other.
Yeah, we
We
learned
talked
that.
about that. Monkeys have names.
Yeah.
Like Dennis and Fred.
I think it's based on their activity. like,
Steve-O.
you know, turd thrower, chronic masturbator, stuff that they can relate to.
I did have to make a public apology on Friday to Handyman Mike.
Oh, I have one now too.
I derided him. He irritated the hell out of me because, as is Tom's behavior, the last thing he wants to do is anybody employed in this room. He hates all of us, but anybody employed by him elsewhere, he's in love with, and we have to. This explains Mike being at the studios more than we are.
Mike was kind enough to bring in some of his beautiful tomatoes.
He's never said Chick was kind enough. He's never said that. Maybe I'm not kind. Maybe
They
that's
are
my
so
problem.
good.
But anyway, his cherry tomatoes were the second best thing I've ever had in my mouth.
And to me, that was insane that you guys were eating cherry tomatoes
So
like
good.
grapes.
Like candy,
That
like
sounded
grapes.
awful to me.
like popcorn.
I went in the green room. Godwin would not stop popping those things in his mouth.
delicious.
Yep.
And I went, all right. And I tried one, and you guys were correct.
They're amazing.
They have like a spice to them.
Yeah, they're-
I couldn't believe how
Did you like
delicious.
season it at all, or just
No, it's just
little bit of salt
naturally
I used.
unbelievable.
Kind of a handyman dingleberry urine thing.
Oh, that's what he uses?
What?
Where did that come from?
See, now,
I
once
asked about
again, do you
seasonings,
think
Christy.
you're helping moving the show forward? September is National Coupon Month.
Ace.
Oh,
Josh,
Ace.
it's what you've been waiting for. Are you aware
not
of
know
this?
that.
You did not know that? There you
Oh,
go.
Ace, this is your
from-
month. And your birthday month, too. Wow.
Of course, this is no surprise. Ace refuses to tell anyone how old he is. So, it's up
Old
to
enough.
Yeah, that's very good. Okay. I like to lock down the compound and pretend I'm not home if someone stops by. But you guys know that.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we covered that on Friday. It
We
says
don't
we covered it
stop
on
by.
Friday. Yeah. You guys, Jeff Hoskey wore a bow tie for news we failed to mention on Friday.
My doorbell rang the other day.
Yeah.
Ding dong. And out loud, I literally said, yeah, right.
What good is
I'm
going
not
to come
coming
out
to the
of that?
door. A lunatic?
Do people answer their doors anymore?
I guess so.
I don't have a doorbell, so it's great.
So is the ding dong ditch gone away?
Oh, you know what? It probably has gone away.
Do you know who it was?
No clue.
Is that regional? Do you know what Ding Dong Ditch is?
Yeah.
Is that nationwide?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We played Ding Dong Ditch like crazy when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I wonder if doorbell sales are down.
Well, I bet Ding Dong Ditch is down because of the Ring doorbell. Now you know who's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but with the Ring, you have to be looking at the camera. I mean, with any, you have to be looking at the camera right before they.
Maybe you could
Ding the bell.
sneak up from the side.
Right.
Yeah, you could still ring the bell and then run.
Prank phone calls, all of it. Yeah. By the
All
way,
gone.
Thanks a lot, caller ID.
So
Boy, that's true.
You don't know who was at your door? Like aggressive Mormons or?
Oh, I don't know who it was, but it didn't matter. I wasn't going.
Now, if someone rings most often, if they ring my door, it's food delivery.
See,
Almost often.
I don't care for when they deliver food and ring the doorbell.
Me neither.
Pisses me
Yeah.
off.
No contact.
I watch them. They with my Simply Safe.
Yeah?
They come up to the door. My phone goes beep, and there's someone on my porch. So I click the camera on the Simply Safe and look, and they're there, and they're looking at they set the food down, and then they take a picture because DoorDash sends you a picture. Hey, your daughter was dropped off, and then ding dong. No, sir, no.
Well, you know something. I hope that a raccoon comes and grabs your food next time. Since aren't they instructed to ring the bell?
No contact.
It is a choice they're making.
There's our.
Hey, your food's here.
one.
Grab it before the
But they
coyotes
text
get
you
it.
and let you know.
Where do you
immediately.
live
get a
that
photo.
a coyote or a raccoon is immediately going to rush up on your front porch?
I have raccoons in my backyard.
Well, they're not going to rush up on the front porch.
Sure they are. They're hungry.
I don't think they. Anyway,
Chick, do you wait until they're completely out of sight?
completely
their car.
out of sight?
Yeah.
and then I
before you
switch
go
to
out.
the camera on the
yeah.
driveway, and I say, "Are you getting in your car? Are you making?"
Do you put your pants on before you go to the porch?
Yes,
that's
of
my
course.
thing.
I'm
You go there naked, Josh?
I had my boxers almost all the time.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then you have to kind of wait to see if there's a car coming.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
open it
yeah.
up and-
That's right. I don't want them coming back going, "Oh, hey, yeah." Drop it off and leave.
Take your photo and go.
Take your picture and go. Douche.
Have you ever grabbed it and they take a picture of you, and then it's like you and your
That's
boxers
funny.
and your
Yes,
flip-flops?
Saturday.
You look. It's so unflattering. It's the most unflattering photo anyone's ever taken of you. You're holding the burrito they just gave you.
Yeah.
I've never gotten DoorDash. I don't know.
If Tom got DoorDash, the first DoorDash delivery guy would still be there talking to him.
I always offer them.
always offer them.
Would you like a Coke or a Pepsi or whatever? And
See, why don't you have that commmmon courtesy to people you work with?
I do.
don't know.
I pay
No,
for
you
all.
don't.
I pay for the thousands of Cokes you go through every year in there.
Oh God, do you need $20? What's going on here?
20. It's like $3,000 a month.
I think I.
No, Christy.
Yes, sir.
Back me up on this. I don't think Willie's old enough to remember this, but back in the day, you lived right over here also.
Yes.
And we had the same Russian guy that delivered pizzas.
Pizzas, yeah.
No, those were
Remember
the
this?
golden
I
days.
always big mustache. I'd always invite him in, and
Really nice guy.
he'd come in.
I never invited him in, but he was a very
No.
Oh, yeah, he shot
of
Brezhnev,
course
right?
not.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
I don't remember the Russian man that delivered pizzas that you invited.
Yeah,
in.
you were probably really little, but yeah,
May I hold your baby?
he was a real nice guy.
You keep baby indoors.
And
In Russia, babies are outdoors.
Just cash.
You know, back in Russia, he was an engineer or something. He was making a living delivering pizzas here.
I told him I was engineer.
Yeah, I can tell him anything.
KGB.
Nice guy. Welcome to America, sir. Happy to have you.
Boris.
We had a story that I'd never heard of. About you can change your eye color, but it's considered to be the highest risk plastic surgery.
I want blue eyes.
92% complications not approved.
Yeah, don't
by
do
the,
it.
By the FDA.
On my list
not
here,
worth-
it says bad idea to have your eye.
Not worth the risk at all.
No.
We had a great song by Pat. Cocaine was found in a racehorse system on Friday.
yeah.
That was a fun
Why
song.
don't we come back with that one, Pat?
The Coke in the boat?
Sure. I love that song. You can all sing along.
Sing along, yeah.
Yeah, sing
That's
along.
fun for once.
Or you won't be. You sing along. You won't be able to sing. Let's go. Pick it up.
Make yourself hoarse.
Oh, we did see my favorite part of the show Friday was the corgi on a skateboard making his way
we
through
saw
a
that.
crowd. That
Yeah.
was amazing. I was absolutely amazed.
He was a good boy.
He was a very good boy.
Talented.
And it wasn't like the squirrel that they stapled to the skis at the boat
Right.
shows.
No, he was,
And we've been told he's not really stapled to the skis.
I'm not buying it. Of course, I would deny it as well if I stapled squirrels. No, hell no, we don't do that.
We found out that in Ohio it is not legal for marijuana sellers to have ice cream trucks and give away.
Yeah, I'm all for that
promotional food.
being illegal. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The neighborhood drug dealers, legal or not, should not have ice cream trucks.
Also, after a drug deal, let's dissuade people from picking up food from vans. Have we learned anything? That's where all the creeps are, giving away candy in vans.
Yeah, the drugs sell themselves. They don't need to be out there. You don't see the brothels with a van playing a turkey in the snatch. Straw. I mean.
What would what would be the commercial for the brothel? Well, look, we know we have a good product. Okay, we don't have to advertise. All right.
Can you imagine a neighborhood
sweet
a whore truck that comes to the neighborhood? All the neighborhood dads, mom.
Guy money for a whore, please.
You hear the music.
Honk honk. Da, da,
It's only $50.
Middle-aged men running out of their homes.
And you know, eventually the wives will go, yes,
Yes.
here's $50.
Yes.
Fine, enjoy.
Go.
Don't have two.
Yes.
My wife said I can't.
Well, you gotta get
Longingly watching other guys go in the homes.
Would the stripper song be played on that?
Yeah,
that same turkey in the straw. Coming up, what do you have over there, Christy Lee?
What do I have? Well, we have another porch pooper in the news. And you should look after your coworkers, right? You come in here every day and you worry about us. How you doing, Christy? All that every day.
It sounds, in practice, it seems a little clumsy, but I recognize you trying to tell us something, yes?
Yeah, well, in Arizona, apparently somebody didn't, and we'll have that.
Oh.
And big news on the Oasis reunion tour. That is going crazy. People really want to see the Gallagher brothers. We'll see.
If you'd have to break a watermelon to start the concert, wouldn't you? Gallagher's? No?
If they knew what they were doing.
You have to wear a tarp.
My compound is my compound.
Yeah, it is.
None of you are welcome. And I can see you coming because I have Simply Safe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system for about 10 years now. And it's exceeded all my expectations. Fast Protect at Simply Safe. It's monitoring and live guard protection. Simply Safe agents act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm. You can even the agents can even see and speak to intruders and tell them that police are on their way and stop them in their tracks. You'll never be locked into a long-term contract. Cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable, less than $1 a day with no hidden fees ever. And Simply Safe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report for 5 years running. And it offers the best customer service and home security, according to Newsweek. Easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour yourself, or you can choose pro installation, and a professional will do it for you. Protect your home with 50% off a new Simply Safe system. I pulled some strings for you and got you a swell deal. Plus, you get 50% off and a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, a song from Pat Godwin, and we've got some fascinating stuff in the news. Of course, a world record.
And there might be problems in Brazil on Friday night with the NFL game. Heading to Sao Paulo.
All right.
Now you say that? Sao Paulo.
Perfect.
All right.
And interesting workplace news as you get back to work on a Tuesday. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Oh, well, this will help.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Hey, Kenny, how are you?
Hey, Shooter, we just landed. I'm in ATL. Just got in from ORD through DF Dub. I had to call you guys. You got the new Barstool guys in there, huh?
That's right. Pat McAfee, Todd McComas are here, yeah.
I know. Listen, Pat, heard you walked away from some major coin guy. I love it. Power move. Way to blow up the flow chart, Shooter. Now, get this. Holbeck, he was the GM of SmearCorps. His brother, not the one who ran Lucom into the ground. No, the older brother goes by Merck. He was pulling almost 40 G's on straight commission, and one day, just like you, up and said, my work's done here. Didn't even give the standard 2 weeks notice, and word has it he's making twice that much now with the remote-controlled chip clip people. So, almost exactly like your deal. Dot to dot to dot to... Hey, Stud, I was going to ask you. Hang on, I got to take this. Get Tarmac. Hey, Shooter, we just landed.
No, we're still here.
No,
what about me?
Through RD. Not much. I'm just on hold right now with that idiot punter that walked away from like $500 million.
Wait a minute.
You're not on hold.
Yeah,
Just
that one.
I can hear you.
I'm going to pitch him, but I just want to wait to make sure this isn't some sort of publicity stunt. The focus group loved it. It's a spin-off idea. The sports fan that eats too much cheese and ODs on the ultimate nachos every Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, we love it. It's called Barstool Softener. Well, yeah, the logo's the same, but our Barstool, zoom in. You'll notice the legs are a little, see that? The legs are all tapered, all four.
Sure. Is he going to re-say this? Because
I
he's
always
talking to
say
somebody else.
the money's in the detail, Mike. Listen, I got to take this. Hey, Pat, love the ballsy move, guy.
Hold on, Kenny.
Let's reload for next week. I got bored now before all these Zone 4 peasants get in my way. I'll call you from Phoenix. We just landed.
Okay,
Let's
thanks.
move, Shooter.
All right, buddy.
Very helpful.
My parents are fighting.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They're fighting over the dryer. My mom says we need a new dryer, and my dad says we don't. And the fights are getting mean. I think they're going to start taking out those political attack ads against each other.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Colleen Warren wants a new dryer. We don't need a new dryer. Colleen Warren wants to waste our money. Money that could be spent on a new security system for this home. Colleen Warren wants terrorists to invade our home. This ad was paid for by me because I'm the one with the damn job in this house. Jerry Warren says the dryer isn't broken. Just like he said the air conditioner wasn't broken, the car wasn't broken, and our son Greg's arm wasn't broken. Haven't we had enough of Jerry Warren? This ad was paid for by Jerry Warren, and he doesn't even know it.
Joe DeRosa is sitting in with us right now, Joe. What else is going on in your life? What about your personal background? Big family, small background? A small family? What?
I'm in a relatively small family that I was adopted into. Yes.
Interesting.
And I know what...
You were adopted into the DeRosa family?
Yes, I was. And I know what everybody is wondering, because I always, do you ever look for your real parents?
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants to know. I saw little Maury. Did you ever try to find your real parents? No, I pretty much took the hint, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, when they abandoned me, I was like, that's the end of that.
Probably no sense in looking for him. Really, I got you. Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot of
dropping a dime on mom and dad.
A lot of gold comedy down this road.
Yeah. And now I have a very my mother was very overprotective through my whole life, but she's very involved in my life, and she calls me almost every day, and holds me hostage on the phone for hours on end. While she's at this age where she just holds me on the phone and just asks me all these really annoying questions, and she won't let me hang up. And it just sounds like I'm having really bad phone sex for like an hour. Just like, yes. Oh, God. Yes! I already told you what I was wearing.
Shall we? Comedian Dave Dugan has joined us here in the studio. And I understand you are in the process of downsizing. You're moving from your lifelong home to a smaller facility.
Oh, yeah.
By facility, I mean a home, not like
at last, a supervised facility.
The booby hatch. Mother and I are downsizing. When you downsize, you have to have like some sort of cute nickname for each other. I call her mother. She calls me, what is it? She bastard. and so, but it's a living hell for a hoarder to have to downsize.
Oh.
And then finding the place that you're going to move to. You know, everything's real important to everybody now with trendy fixtures and the backsplash and all. I just care about the water pressure in the shower. That's all I really care about.
Good. Fair enough.
Gotta be there should be a setting on a shower head called prison pose. Because I don't want to just get clean. I want to be punished. If I'm not getting what I want from that shower head, I'll taunt it. Is that all you got, Big Daddy? But when you downsize,
you want the Silkwood level.
Yes.
it presents a lot of arguments because of how much stuff I have held on to.
Yes.
And I've got a story about why I can't let go of it. Everything's got to I've still got my kids from the baby gap and it's like what do you think you're going to do with these? Well, I mean, when I got them, I thought maybe I would meet a Chinese imperialist guy and he'd want me to have my feet bounded, and then they'd get so tiny. What am I going to wear? Oh yeah, I got those baby Gap kids that I can.
Handy.
And I'm making so much money. I'm going to space.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. September 3rd, first day in September, we're on the air, so people can take a breath and stop talking. We don't have to. Okay. Yes, Tom, go ahead.
I'd like to say hello to everybody, including Pat Godwin. I understand we're going to get a song out of you, Pat?
Yeah, whatever you want, baby.
Is that correct? Well, I thought we were going to do it right now.
We'll do it.
Okay. We talked about that a few minutes ago. Chick McGee, of course, is at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Christy Lee across the way at the Silac News Desk. What do you got over there, Pat?
Here we go. It's a sing-along, so please sing along. So we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. Yes, we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. There's coke in the boat, baby. Coke in the boat, we'll look the boat over. Coke in the boat, baby. Coke in the boat. Coast Guard's watching you, and will you learn? Drug boats drag a little in the stern. Tourists found a stash in the Keys. Border Patrol makes these waters drug-free. There's coke in the hull, so please explain. Someone has to answer for this cocaine. Yeah, we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. Yes, we'd like to know where you're taking the cocaine. There's coke in the boat, maybe. Coke in the boat, hand the boat over. Coke in the boat, $1 million maybe. Coke in the boat, coke in the boat.
Yeah. There you go. Smuggler's Blues from Pat Godwin. We now turn to the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Chickster, what do you got over there?
Trayshawn Ward had 138 offensive yards, 13-yard touchdown catch against his former team as Boston College. Stunned. They're stunned. Number 10, Florida State, 28-13. Seminoles now 0-2. Ward is a Tampa native who played at Florida State from 2019 to 2022. And as you might expect, this is not good for the Florida State football team, Josh.
I can't even imagine.
They can't have this. That's exactly right. That's the proper response, Josh. I can't even imagine. From the NFL on Thursday night, it's the NFL season opener in Kansas City between the Ravens and the Chiefs. Ravens getting 3 points. Kansas City a 3-point favorite at home. We'll see. I remember now last year the Lions beat the Chiefs on the opening. Remember this? Everybody remember this? Of course, Kansas City is going for their third straight Super Bowl title. That's never been done. A bunch of teams have done.
Are they still using that Patrick Mahomes to start?
My man.
They still think he can play well, I guess.
Right. I saw this interview. Andy Reid goes, you know what? We're giving him $500 million. We might as well give him a shot again.
Good luck, Casey.
Good luck, my friends. And you know how much I love the NFL. Well, this has got to be the worst idea. I don't know why they're playing in foreign countries. I would think if they conducted a survey, that would be the big negative from NFL fans. Why do you play games in countries regular season? Because the Eagles and the Packers play Friday night in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And, of course, the Eagles and the Packers, that's one less home game for those two teams.
Yeah.
What the hell's that all about?
It doesn't seem fair.
Huh? So, however, a lot of the talk has been what color are the Eagles and the Packers going to be wearing when they play Friday night in Corinthians Stadium? That's where they're going to be. That's a soccer team. They own the stadium.
Is this the first Corinthians Stadium?
Oh, very good.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Made
I know
of
they
leather,
have
perhaps.
They have the Christ the Redeemer down there. I know that. They have that. And how long is it? It's this long. Anyway, their hated rival, the Palmeiras, are green. Corinthians are red. And there's been talk that the Packers, the Eagles, are not allowed, are being urged strongly not to wear green during the game on the field because fans will not like it.
Well,
and a lot of conversation has been made that this is a gang thing. I think that's an American thing as far as red and blue goes and what you can wear in South Central and things like that. However, the Eagles...
That's the whole thing?
I don't know.
The Crips and the Bloods.
I don't...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it certainly was.
I just know on St. Patty's Day, they both wear green, which is kind of sweet.
Aww.
The one day where they all share a beer.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
However, the Eagles announced 2 or 3 days ago they're going to wear black and white on the field for Friday night. They were white jerseys, black pants, black helmets. And how are the Green Bay Packers? Green Bay Packers. I'm not sure what color the Green Bay Packers are going to wear. They haven't made an announcement yet. So I know they're there, but they have yellow helmets and the G's always been green. I don't know how they're going to get around this, Tom.
And it is technically a Packers home game.
It's been a big damn deal, Tom. What do you think?
No, I don't care.
You know what I care about? I went out in the hallway. I went in the bathroom. I looked in the mirror, and I had a meeting with that guy, and I said, you know what? You know what I care about? Where Jim Dreyer is right now. Where is he, Tom? Where is he? Can you give me an update on Jim Dreyer?
I'm trying to. He's swimming across Lake Michigan by himself with a little raft.
Yeah, he has a little raft.
He doesn't have an Apple AirTag so we can find him?
He tows a...
supply raft.
Yeah, supply raft. It's made of...
rubber?
Cement. What do you mean?
One of those air-filled, what do you call this?
Rafts. It's a raft.
Oh, he went with the air-filled.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, that's a
All right.
bold choice.
That's interesting. Well, he's...
I mean, he could have made one on our logs.
He's a doer.
Maybe kind of heavy.
Now, here's what's going to happen.
This isn't Mark Twain.
Here's what's going to happen. Him just now blithering like an idiot.
Right.
We're going to be blamed for that.
Yeah.
Why did...
What do you call those? You know, the rafts they have the big air things on the side.
They're called
Inflatable.
rafts.
They're called inflatable rafts.
But I mean, it's not like just like one you'd go sunbathing on.
What do you want?
As opposed to the sunbathing rafts. Yeah.
It's got the 2 pontoons that are made of air.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's got like all kinds of electronic stuff on it, and he's swimming and towing
And
it.
who's to say he's not taking a rest? In the middle of...
He's allowed, I think, to cling to it if he has to.
That's not swimming, that's clinging.
I don't know.
Oh, so this is a...
So he's floating across.
So the act of swimming includes clinging?
No, but I mean, remember he had to go change the batteries in his GPS, so I assume I don't know if he has to tread water to make it legal.
He must be able to hold the raft.
And doesn't he? He swims for a few days straight. He said he was.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
he doesn't.
72 hours.
He clings. You already said that.
Well, I'm not sure, but we'll talk to him again. We talked to him a couple weeks
I
ago.
hope so. I'm going to have my recorders going.
I don't know what color bathing suit he's wearing. Hope it's not green in honor of the.
I'm just trying to tell you what's
Brazilian.
going on outside, Tom.
Right.
And it doesn't have to do with weird sports that you like. Long distance swimming by people who can't charge their GPSs.
There was some technical issue. What's coming up in sports?
I have no idea. Tennis, U.S. Open tennis, and San Francisco 49ers wide receiver, their first draft pick this year, Ricky Pearsall. He was shot in an incident in San Francisco over the weekend. He is okay. He's out of the hospital, but he's on the 4-week physically unable to perform list.
Shot?
He was. Someone tried to steal his Rolex. I'll have more details.
Man.
Yeah, it was. He was at a signing, and he.
During the day, right?
And they followed him to his car in the parking garage.
Oh, yikes.
Just that and the other. But he's okay.
That and we have Joey Chestnut update coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Hey, it's your pal Josh Arnold. You know, every year, rock fans and metalheads from around the world travel to Louisville, Kentucky for one of the biggest and best music festivals on the planet. Louder Than Life. 90 bands perform over 4 days, and I knew that I had to join my fellow 160,000 so-called loudmouths for the experience of a lifetime. Louder than life. You know, one of the best things about these festivals is the people watching. The folks here are amazing. They're wonderful. They're freaks. They're lunatics, they're weirdos, and so am I. I am excited to talk to a few of these folks right now. Hey, I'm here with Dustin. Dustin, tell me, who are you here to see? Hey, I'm here with Jerry. Jerry, who are you here to see? Having a killer time, as you can hear, the show is going on. You rock! Sister! Hey, I'm here with Amber. Now, Amber, my gosh, these stilts are amazing. How tall are they? Those loaded chicken fries. A loaded chicken fries. You know what I miss? I haven't been in a mosh pit in like 20 years. I don't see one going on. Maybe I'll just start one. All right, I'll start a mosh pit. It's these guys. That's the coolest motherfucker here. Hey, I'll be right back. All right. Where did I go? Where did I go? Where could I be? Where did I go? There I am, crowd surfing now. Look at me. Look at me. Right in the crowd. Look at me. Look at me. Woo! I'm riding on the crowd. They're passing me along. Oops, I almost hit that gal. Did you see? Did you see? Surfing on the crowd.
Earlier, there was a wheelchair guy. Did you see him? That was pretty cool. Surfing on the crowd. I bet some people were mad they had to lift all of my weight. Oh, it's against the rules, but I don't care. I'm surfing on the crowd. You've got the point. We probably could have cut this already. Oh, I almost fell. Did you see that? Almost dropped me. Did you see that? Almost fell right to the ground. Because I'm surfing. The music at Louder Than Life might be angry and aggressive, but the people there, the exact opposite. Everyone had a great, safe, terrific time. We had all kinds of laughs, and we celebrated the world of rock and metal. I now consider myself to be a lifelong loudmouth, and Louder Than Life, you can count on me being there every year from here on out.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
There you go.
You said you used to be a teacher?
Yeah, I was a PE teacher.
Gym teacher.
Gym, yeah. And I don't know, I was telling you I about drinking. I like to drink and I'd like to teach. I don't know if that's right, but yeah, it was just so hot, man. And you had to stand outside in the heat all day. And when you drink and the kid thinks you smell like, liquor, and I found that I just had to lie. You have to be a really good liar to teach school, because parents come in there like you guys were talking about dodgeball. This woman, I kid you not, came into me for parent-teacher conference and goes, "I don't understand why Bobby doesn't do better in dodgeball." And you got to be like, because Bobby doesn't apply himself, But you're thinking because Bobby throws like a little fruit. That's why. Look at his dad. It's not my fault, If you wanted an athlete, marry a guy who stands up straight with a straight wrist. I can't fix that. Just make sure he pays attention in art class, because this ain't happening.
He has a great sense of color.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the Performance Room.
Hey there, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Josh Arnold's here. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
I've got a nice a bit of correspondence from Jeremiah writing us from Alaska.
Wow.
Here's a problem a few of us are facing this morning. He did send some very nice photographs. Big Mama Moose and the two kiddos showed up last night at our house and made short work of our trees. You can see the moose chomping on the trees. Because we loved it. The dog did not like it much. Quick question for Tom. I know he pees on his flowers to deter the deer. Would he be willing to pee on our trees as an experiment to deter moose? If he's got some time on the weekends, send him on up. From Homer, Alaska.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Jeremiah. Gorgeous pictures of these moose.
You should probably explain that. You used to put urine on your hostas.
Yeah, I was told that the deer kept eating my hostas, and I was told if you pee on them, it prevents them from...
Did it work?
Did it work?
You took it seriously.
Yeah. I don't know if it worked. I just enjoyed going out in the yard. And
Peeing on your hostas, yeah.
It's something I get
So
a kick out of.
mooses will just chew on trees?
Yeah, you can see them in these photographs. We'll post these.
Well, they...
Interesting.
They rub up against them and...
I figured that.
Hump them.
But I didn't know they...
What am I saying? I've been in Canada. I've been to Canada once, and I saw one moose side of the road, and I'm an expert. But they're gigantic. They're bigger than anything you could ever think would be on land walking around.
Have you any of us been to Alaska?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have?
See any moose?
No.
Did you get off the ship?
Of course I did, yeah.
See any beaver? Did you get any
Couple beaver, yeah.
Couple beaver? All right.
Time in my life where I could afford a little beaver.
That's nice. That's nice for you.
I'd love to go to Alaska.
I would too.
In fact,
We've been talking.
I will at some point.
It is
There you
God's country up there, they say. Beautiful.
You can see the moose. We'll post the pictures. Once again, Chick McGee's at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
Tragic news out of the NFL, but it's turned out to be as okay as the situation could be. San Francisco 49ers rookie wide receiver from Florida, Ricky Pearsall, shot after a teen allegedly tried to rob him of his Rolex wristwatch. Pearsall was walking alone, carrying a shopping bag to his car. Saturday afternoon, the suspect tried to rob him at gunpoint. San Francisco Police Chief Bill Scott said a struggle struggle ensued, and gunfire from the suspect's gun struck both Mr. Pearsall and the subject. It hit Pearsall in the chest. Officers in the area responded immediately, provided emergency medical aid before taking the 17-year-old juvenile into custody. And there's video all over the internet of Ricky Pearsall walking to a gurney with a shotgun wound, gun wound in his chest.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Just walking to the gurney as calm as you think, yeah, well, I got to get to the hospital. Excuse my sucking chest wound. Thank you.
The old Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I think more than the stomach, or I know he got shot.
Well, he
when he
finished the speech. Yeah. This is a horrible story, but the guy's lucky that he didn't, being in the streets of San Francisco, he could have fallen into human feces, which they're covered with, of course.
We are. Apparently the shooter will be released today for good.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, Josh.
Well, San Francisco, if you're caught stealing something from a store, they can't prosecute you. They just gift wrap it for you and tell you to keep on going.
Top seed Yannick Sinner has reached the U.S. Open quarterfinals, beat number 14 American Tommy Paul, who was on the Mickey Mouse Club. Sinner, doesn't Tommy Paul sound like someone on the Mickey Mouse Club?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound like a Mickey Mouse Club name?
Yeah.
Tommy? I think there was a Tommy and Roy, right?
Yeah, the very, very original 50s era of the Mickey Mouse Club.
The original with Annette Funicello.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, speaking of that era, we have some sad news from the world of entertainment.
Yeah,
we have some marginal news.
Entertainment in quotes.
When I saw this, I go, oh, Tom.
When your best show is Time Tunnel.
Yeah.
Come on.
T.J. Hooker.
Yeah. Come on. Okay. When your best show is Time Tunnel.
James Darren has passed away at the age of 88. He, of course, starred in Gidget. That's how I remember him.
Which Gidget? Was that Patty
The
Duke?
first Gidget. No, the one with the blonde. What was her name?
Wasn't there also a nervous teenager?
Deborah Goldbush.
No, there was a not as popular show with a nervous teenager, Fidget.
Fidget, yes. Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Do you remember the one with the dwarf?
No.
Yeah, we can't talk about that one. Here you go.
I hope no one remembers that one.
The fabulous theme music to Time Tunnel.
I loved this show as a kid.
Tonight on
Never saw it in my life.
Sunday mornings on MeTV.
What is Time Tunnel?
They would go back. They had this tunnel, and you could walk into it, and you'd go back in time. And you'd go back in time. So suddenly you'd be there at the Civil War. It was great.
So this is how you remember James Darren,
With Lee Merriweather.
not in Gidget? Or the Beach Blanket movies?
Also, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't think it'd be great if you're back in Civil War times.
I think.
Well, there were other
Ace
episodes.
would object.
Not
at
a
least.
bad.
Come out of that tunnel.
You'd be a fan of half of it. I like that team.
I like that team very much.
Time Tunnel with Lee Merriweather also in there.
Yeah, that was a good show. I loved it when I was a kid. I never saw T.J. Hooker.
James Darren died peacefully in his sleep at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center.
He went unnoticed for 4 weeks.
No, his son.
Peacefully.
Was he?
Yeah,
was
of course he was
kind of
peacefully. Nobody knew who he was, so nobody was there.
Hey, that guy in room 9 died. You know he was on TV? No way.
Said his father was set to undergo an aortic valve replacement surgery, but doctor said he was too weak to have it.
Oh, hello,
Once again,
Tom
he was
Griswold.
88.
There you go.
I've had one of those.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a fun show. And that was the original Gidget?
He was in the original Gidget. Do we have music from that?
I swear to goodness.
You have some audio from
the original.
You have James Darren singing.
Yeah, he was kind of a heartthrob, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
He was on teen magazines.
Yep.
Oh, here he is.
She acts sort of teenage, just in between age, looks about 4'3".
Yeah, that's how old is she? Please say 18.
I swear she's 18.
Now, this is.
I swear to God, she looked like she was 18.
She's 4'3".
Your Honor, I got off her. This is kind of kind of a Bobby Darren feel, don't you think, Pat?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Sort of teenage, just in between age. Looks about 4'3".
Still believes in Santa Claus.
By the way,
Now, Your Honor,
wait
I
a minute.
swear.
4'3", technically calling her Gidget very close to being
4 foot
politically. Yeah, 4'3" is.
child.
She was with Sandra Dee played Gidget in this particular
I said no
film.
hop in my van.
Hold on, time out.
Candy in the candy.
I think that's the Gidget the movie. I think.
Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah.
not the TV show.
And James Darren's character, do you remember his name?
Sparky.
Moondoggy.
Oh, that's right. He was
Yeah.
Moondoggy.
That was the famous,
Moondoggy.
the first surfer movie,
Right.
kind of.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Chester Peto. I'm here with Gidget.
You should have known. With Chester
Gidget on TV was Sally Field, of
Right.
course.
Yeah.
Always and Forever in 1965. Yeah. One season. You gave it a shot.
Oh, man.
Heck on it.
I have
Gidget, the
no
first
idea.
movie, 1959.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was riding her bike, looking real cute. Had a little backpack.
What?
Knocked on my door, asked me if I'd seen her dolly.
I swear, Your Honor.
Here comes the storm. I've got the chloroform. Hop in the van. It's raining.
Oh, boy.
In the TV series, Gidget was 15 and a half.
I mean, what 15-year-old dresses like that? Who the hell she thinks she is?
She wants it.
Guys.
She's asking for it. Oh, she's
I'm just a beach bum. Our producer just asked us to move on.
You mean you don't want to hear any more of...
She acts sort of teenage, just in between age.
Now, between, what, 12
Have
and
trouble
13?
pronouncing big words.
She's not educated.
Oh, boy.
But boy, she's sedated.
Oh, we got it.
It's kind of alarming how much you're nailing it right now. You're so good at writing this song.
Oh, wow.
Right when you know this. Really.
Yeah, one of the first surfing movies, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gidget.
Not as good, of course, as Endless Summer.
Of course not.
Iconic.
Sorry. Now,
Here's a plot of the episode 3, season 1, only season of Gidget. It was called The Great Kahuna.
Oh.
Gidget falls for 28-year-old Cass Cobb, known as surfer legend The Great
boy.
Kahuna.
That is problematic.
She even convinces her brother to invite him over. She soon finds out that the Kahuna is not interested in Gidget.
Well,
was he interested in guys?
I think
he was 28. Maybe he was interested in freedom.
I'm not going to jail for it.
Not for Sally Field. Maybe Sandra Dee.
Who could forget Gidget Goes Hawaiian in 1961?
I remember those were on Nick at Night or something when I was a kid, the Gidget show.
I loved him.
Was James
those
Darren in
movies.
all of them?
He was in Gidget Goes Hawaiian. I don't know if he was in all the movies.
I remember watching him and going, oh, Sally Field was never attractive when she was young.
She
just
was
wasn't
adorable.
She wasn't my type.
Oh, my
There's
Sandra,
no sex at all in Sally Field. It's like sisterly, motherly stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
I couldn't disagree more. Really? Smoking the Bandit, you didn't like Sally Field?
She's not sexy at all. She's cute.
Oh, she was super hot when she played Lincoln's wife.
That's because you could.
I don't know if you saw that.
You could talk that baddie woman into anything.
The Flying Nun, come on.
Sexy as the Flying Nun, Ace.
If you'd been listening to James
Got a point.
Darren in your Raycon earbuds, those sound really good.
Raycon Everyday Earbuds just launched their upgraded model, and now they come in a variety of vibrant new colors, and you get multi-point connectivity. That lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus new quick charge function and active noise cancellation. And Raycon's ergonomic earbud shape and optimized gel tips provide a cozy custom fit for every ear ever made. And Raycon also offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. And look at this. Raycon Love. This is from Ramon. I have 2 pairs of Raycon, one for my iPhone, one for my iPad. The other day, I lost one of my earpieces. I looked for it for a couple of days, never found it, so I decided to buy the new Raycon. But before I did, I took clothes out of the dryer, found the earpiece. I thought it was a goner. Put it on the charger, and to my surprise, it worked. So my new purchase will have to wait. But Raycons, he loves them. That's from Ramon. Thank you, Ramon. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. You'll get 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Did you know that James Darren was in The Guns of Navarone?
I did not.
Remember that movie?
Is Lee Marvin in that? I like Lee Marvin.
Pretty good stuff. Coming up, we have Russian spies in the news.
Nice talking with you, Tom.
And we have a gigantic pajama party coming up in the world record division. And, she's dead. We'll see what that's all about. Isn't that a good...
Was that a good tease? Or
yeah, I think so. Christy, are you with me? Isn't that the...
Yeah, it's pretty much the story.
Your Honor, I thought she was asleep. I didn't realize.
She don't care.
At 15 and dead, we've got a problem. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This woman is listening to the Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95.
That's disgusting. Why, nothing could be worse than that. Well, I stand corrected.
The Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95. Get up and get it on.
Larry, the cable guy. Larry, good morning.
It's good to see you. But I got to tell you, I had a horrible nightmare.
Last night?
Last night.
Really?
Before I come in here, I dreamt I drank the world's largest margarita. And woke up this morning, there was salt on the toilet lid. Thank God I didn't eat the worm in there, I'll tell you that much. I tell you what, I was madder than a skinhead watching the Jeffersons. I tell you what.
I'm actually in love right now. My boyfriend and I are walking around town in a two-headed snuggie. It's getting pretty intense.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm so good, because I have a hard time listening to the love songs with Delilah. Where are you calling from tonight? Where are you? What's going on with you tonight? What's your name? Requests and dedications. Hi, Amy, calling in from Tustin, Arizona. What's going on with you tonight? You and Matt broke up? That's hard. What do you want to say to Matt tonight? We'll play that for you. That's Penny Lover by Lionel Richie. Penny Lover.
Oh, you know what?
I've had enough. That's it. I'm in love with her.
I remember that very well.
Maria, that is for those that get that.
Yes.
And for those that don't, you should listen to Delilah just so you do.
Just that one
just
time.
So you get the joke.
Intense. They should have those songs. They're not good for people's mental health. Like, they should have little footnotes at the end of every verse. I would cross an ocean for you. If that ocean led to an English-speaking country, because at this point in my life, it'd be really difficult to learn a second language fluently. Not to mention the anti-American sentiment. We'd have to talk about it.
Wow, you are quite the literalist, aren't you?
Yeah. Baby, I would die for you if I were already dying and you just needed my giblets.
Maria Bamford is our guest.
She's not kidding. She was.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show USA. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Larry King.
Wow.
Larry. Nice to see you.
Let me sit down here. Ouch, my back.
Wow. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. Hey, you're giving off a weird vibe when the Walmart greeter tells you to pound sand up your butt. Hey, what's with Cher and the Sunny thing all of a sudden? Would somebody tell me anything? Anybody else now think the C word was invented because of her? Cher, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. And how about that Carol Channing thing, huh?
Yeah.
I guess she was singing "Hello, Dildo."
Hello, dildo.
Yeah, man.
Hello, dildo.
Yes, it's just
Only
good
got
stuff.
married. Only got it twice in her
Twice in 41 years of marriage.
Wow, she needs Viagra. And I said it before, but never address an Indian in war paint as Chief Big Pussy.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
And finally, I gotta say, kids, it's been a stone gas being here, by the way. I gotta say, this body piercing craze is getting out of control. You know, studs through the tongue, rings through the nose, eyebrows, the nipples, the belly button, and now a series of interlocking rings and hoops through my schwanz. Oh, did I say my schwanz? Oh, somebody stop me. You know how embarrassing it is to go through the metal detector?
I'm sure.
Larry King, you've got a solid nickel's worth, kids.
Thanks.
I'm out. Peace out.
Peace out, Larry.
I got to catch a plane.
Thanks very much, Larry.
Kids, I've heard enough. Just stop all your whining. Everybody settle down. Don't make me turn this car around. I'll turn this car around.
Are we there yet?
Willie, stop pounding on your brother's head.
Are we there yet?
Because I said so.
Are we there yet?
Oh, did somebody eat a tire? No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there?
This is kind of a catchy tune. Are we there yet?
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 Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I have a very special presentation from my buddy Tom Griswold. I think you're going to be very excited, Tom.
I'm looking forward to it. A couple quick things.
Certainly hope you'll be excited.
I want to point out we've got a bunch of dates coming up for various friends of the show, including Frank Caliendo coming up Thursday, September 12th in Davenport, Iowa at the Rhythm City Casino Resort with Willie G. And then Willie's working with Frank in Brookfield, Wisconsin at the Milwaukee Improv Friday and Saturday, the 13th and 14th of September. Among the dates coming up for you, Willie.
Yeah, I'm excited. Brookfield is where my fake ID was from in high school. So I'm excited to go back home.
Yeah.
See all my friends.
Memories.
And then you've got your independent comedy club gig coming up in Detroit this week. Is that right?
Yeah, Friday and Saturday, open for my friend Chris Higgins. Come hang out, gang. Going to be fun.
All right. Now, we have Chick McGee with a surprise for me.
Extra.
I have found you, my friend, a Jim Dreyer tracker.
All right. Jim Dreyer swimming
there he
across,
is.
swimming across
tracker.
Lake Michigan. Ooh.
He's barely offshore.
He's started.
Well, he just started this morning, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not sure when I couldn't tell.
He's got quite a ways to go.
He's not really going in a straight line.
No, he's messing up already.
Yeah.
He's heading in the general direction. He's heading more or less west.
Well, I think he needs to straighten out a little bit.
Yeah.
I think a general direction. He wasted a lot of. Oh my goodness! No,
he's swimming. Well, thanks for finding that. It looks like he's off the coast of Grand Haven, Michigan, on his way to Milwaukee. Very exciting.
What do you think? Are you for or against building a bridge between Milwaukee and Michigan? What do you think?
That'd be quite a feat of engineering.
Why not?
It'd be utterly pointless. But
why?
We've built pointless bridges in our culture before.
I think there was a couple things on the internet that people are starting to rally around. It would save, a couple hours.
Oh yeah, because who doesn't make that drive from Milwaukee to Grand Haven?
You ever spend any time in Grand Haven, Tom?
No, I spend my time a little farther north. Harbor Springs, Petoskey, Charlevoix, Torch Lake, of course.
I've got to go to Torch Lake.
Central Lake, Michigan.
Doesn't that look beautiful?
Yep.
I've always wanted to go there.
It's like you can see right down to the bottom, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like
That's
being
what he says.
Keys.
I saw my first Excited Horse.
Pair of
there.
boobs? Oh, Excited Horse.
Yeah, we were at Camp A. I was in the annual Central Lake festivities, July 4th, March.
Yeah,
and this horse turned around, and I had no idea that they had a male member that touched the ground.
Boy, yeah.
Wow.
They can get big.
Wow.
They sort of telescope, don't they?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And, of course, being that we were all, 12 years old.
Oh, just howling.
As young boys, you were losing our minds. Look at that.
Sure.
Look at that thing.
Can you imagine?
Our counselor's not that big.
They knew. That's quite an implication.
Hell of a camp. That
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. At the Dude Wipes sports desk, that's Chick McGee.
Yulia Puntintseva has issued an apology for her poor behavior at the U.S. Open. To make matters clearer, evidently she severely disrespected a young ball girl who was just trying to do her job.
How do you spell it?
Take your time.
P-U-N-T.
Ooh.
That's punt.
I-N-T. Puntent. Seva.
Puntent Seva.
Is the 32nd ranked tennis player in the world.
Wouldn't it be Putin Seva?
I'm going to save this for later.
It sounds like what you might call like your goatee.
She lost a flavor saver.
You smelled my Puntent Seva?
She lost in great sets.
That or a cream when it gets chapped down there.
To Yasmin Polina. I believe we have the video for you guys to see how she behaved to the ball girl here.
Okay.
Which one's the ball girl? Oh, I'm sorry. Obviously the one not holding the racket.
Yeah.
She's trying to throw the balls, and she just...
What's this woman's problem? She's just standing there letting this girl waste her time. Oh, and then finally she kind of grabs one.
Oh, my God.
She's not happy.
She issued an apology. I want to apologize to the ball girl for the way I was behaving. Honestly speaking, it was not about her. I was really mad at myself by not winning the game from the break point, and then got empty with emotions and deep in my thoughts.
That's kind of what it looks like.
She's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's mad at herself. She's mad, yeah.
She does not move when the little ball girl throws her.
Right.
The balls. Have you ever had a ball thrown at you, Tom?
Oh, sure.
Really?
No kidding.
I don't think that ball girl was upset. She seemed fine.
It just looks like an awkward interaction.
Yeah. Just, hey.
How did I know you'd be on
I don't
Puntent Seva's side?
Because a ball girl once ruined a match of mine.
Oh, really?
That's right.
The truth comes out.
I apologize. I had no idea.
Yeah. You don't know what's going on in everybaya's world, do you?
No.
I know what's going on in Joey Chestnut's world.
What's going on?
Joey is celebrating a victory. He trounced Takaro Kobayashi in their hot dog eating showdown on Netflix. Chestnut shattered the previous record of 76 hot dogs by downing 83.
Wow.
Kobayashi ate 66 during the 10-minute contest. The event brought the competitive eating rivals together for the first time in 15 years. Chestnut won $100,000.
Nice.
Said, I've been trying to hit 80 hot dogs for years, and without Kobayashi, I was never able to do it. He drives me. We weren't always nice to each other, but I love the way we push each other to be our best. The Netflix showdown involved new rules: no dunking hot dog buns in water, no pouring water on the hot dog buns, and no separating the hot dogs from the buns.
Oh, okay. So they're eating them properly.
In May, Kobayashi announced his retirement, but the chance to compete against Mr. Chestnut
and the check.
Yeah. It's always that.
Was too much.
And as a friend of Joey's, I think we should maybe send him some of our Dude Wipes. He's got 83 hot dogs. He's got a
week coming.
Say goodbye to this week. Things may get a little. What was the word you used? Punta. What was it again?
Punta Seva.
Punta. He might need
You might need some of these. For
an ass of Seva.
Your ass in the back of your thighs, Joey.
83 hot dogs.
Are you ready? Speaking of somebody who needs dude wipes.
Who's that?
NASCAR driver Tyler Reddick nearly suffered a different sort of accident after getting ill during the Southern 500.
Yeah.
He started feeling sick inside his car and could be heard telling crew over the radio he was throwing up and himself.
Oh, God, I'm throwing up and I crapped myself. Oh, no.
That's the way it went.
This is so gross.
You know,
This is Tom's sports story dream come true.
Why am I still driving so fast?
Those uniforms are so tight, it probably squirts out his neck.
He said, though, he tried to clarify. He said the conversation had been misunderstood, that he meant he was very close to expelling the contents of his body.
Yeah.
But did manage to keep his fluids contained, he said. I was having to focus more on having to hold back puke than driving the car, and I was just worried I was going to just start puking.
They had to alert that squeegee guy to do the inside.
Man. That is a gross
I saw that over the weekend, and I thought, Tom's dream has come true.
I'm pooping in my own pants. Oh, no.
I'm going to have to jettison my underwear.
I'm sick.
I'd be doing that as soon as they got up to speed. I'd be so terrified.
The poop makes me want to puke more, but this is awful.
I'm stewing in my own juice.
Oh, God.
Stupid world record.
The furniture company IKEA gathered more than 2,000 employees at its founding store in Sweden in order to hold the world's largest pajama party.
Yeah, man. That's not.
Did they eat Swedish meatballs?
We got the NFL starting. We've got college football in full swing. We've got
This makes me want to hear about Jim Dreyer.
Major League Baseball. We've got Jim Dreyer.
This is just fun.
No.
Wouldn't you guys like to have a big pajama party here?
No.
No.
I
Spend the
thought
night with you guys?
I thought we
No.
tried that one year, and you didn't participate or something.
Do you know what kind of pajamas do you wear, Christy?
Depends on the day.
What do you mean?
It depends on, is it chilly outside? Is it hot outside? Is it
What'd you wear last night?
Steely Dan t-shirt?
Steely
Dan t-shirt.
And for the Coupe de Gras.
Yeah. Classic Steely Dan
I went
t-shirt.
deep into Steely Dan over the weekend.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Read all about Chuck Rainey, the great bass player. That's right.
IKEA officially broke the Guinness World Record for the largest gathering of people wearing two-piece pajamas at a single venue.
Oh, you had to wear two-piece pajamas.
At
you
the
couldn't wear a nightgown.
store in Almhult.
I hate nightgowns.
With that on brand for the... You want a curtain rod? Well, that's a schnoz-sigil.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the IKEA store.
They gave him a trophy. They'd put it together themselves when they got home. I think it's kind of a fun show, right? No? A little bit of...
You knew.
Look, they're all wearing matching pajamas,
What's
too.
that thing in the front?
That's the IKEA bear? Or are you talking about that lady?
She probably owns IKEA.
I'm gonna say the IKEA bear now. Yeah. Well, there they are.
Yeah, there they are.
Having fun.
The bear has a heart on its T-shirt.
Heart on.
Yeah.
The bear has a heart.
I wonder if you can buy IKEA pajamas. Let me look.
I don't think. Well, maybe. I don't know. I would imagine. Yeah, they both have them for sale.
You have to sew them together yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, they don't show up.
That's sports time.
They have a bed they have to assemble as part of the whole thing. Okay, thank you very much.
Hey, Rocky, this is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Okay.
All right. Officials in Iceland are blaming TikTok for the recent cucumber shortage.
Really?
The viral trend originated with Canadian TikToker Logan Moffat, dubbed the Cucumber Guy, who's been sharing cucumber recipes almost every day since July. One of his most popular recipes calls for grated cucumbers, sesame oil, garlic, rice vinegar, chili oil, and others. Has been such a hit, Iceland has been running out of cucumbers, and farmers cannot keep up with demand. I would think the growing season in Iceland's pretty short, too, so.
I'm just glad a TikTok trend involving cucumbers is not more of a Pornhub thing than a cooking thing. So, yeah, I don't know much about Iceland and their farming. I would assume a lot of the stuff's trucked in, but who's to say?
Well, yeah. Have you seen this video? Have you watched it?
No.
Oh.
I haven't seen any of Cucumber Guy's
Cucumber
work.
Guy. Willie was very well aware of it.
Oh,
Weren't
cool.
you, Willie?
It's just a guy.
Yeah.
He makes cucumbers. He takes a mandolin, slices them real thin.
And if you're using a mandolin, by the way, be very careful. You can get into the ER like that. They are very sharp.
That's the one where you can slice off the tip of your fingers.
Yes, that was part of the TikTok story too. That they've had, to be careful using a mandolin if you've never used one before. Yeah,
Best mandolin, Holiday Inn.
Oh, absolutely.
Davy Johnstone.
Davy Johnstone.
Madman.
Oh,
Holiday Inn. Yeah.
Great
Not
stuff.
that kind of man.
Busting it last. Oh, sorry.
The financial advice website is looking to hire a person to taste test Trader Joe's pumpkin spice foods.
I'll try it.
Finance Buzz announced its search for a pumpkin spice pundit.
I'll try it.
To try the grocery chain's autumnal offerings, everything from pumpkin waffles and cinnamon rolls to pumpkin spice ginger brew.
Oh, yeah, I definitely tried it.
Is that right?
In exchange for tasting and rating over 20 pumpkin-flavored foods for the company's market research, Finance Buzz is offering $1,000 and a $500 Trader Joe's gift card. The chosen applicant will have until October 6th to eat their way through Trader Joe's fall foods.
Yeah.
A little late, isn't it?
What?
What?
I mean, to promote the fall food line?
No,
Now's the perfect time.
We're in the heart of it. October is really the meat and potatoes of fall.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'd try pumpkin spiced meat and potatoes.
That sounds good.
Is that right?
That's right.
I might join you on that. Little stew?
Yeah, you want to enjoy that? Two friends having a good meal, huh?
I might.
Is that what you want?
I might like that.
Well, let's go then.
All right.
You've been listening to Two Angry Best Friends.
You drive, jerk.
What is the weirdest pumpkin spice thing you've probably tried?
Oh.
Tried?
Or eaten or,
maybe a chip, like a Dorito. It was like a tortilla chip that had pumpkin spice on it.
Okay.
And it was delicious.
Yeah, we had
It was not a Dorito, but it may have been a Trader
pumpkin
Joe's
chip?
It may have been a Trader Joe's product, actually. They were tortilla chips that were pumpkin spice flavored. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It all started with the Starbucks
spice latte. Yeah.
And now it's vodka and
Oh, you can get in everything.
All kinds of things.
Yeah.
douche. Pat, you feel like playing your tribute? I've always enjoyed that song.
Don't call Pat a vodka douche. July's got the sunshine. Oh, April has the showers.
Hey, Pat, can we start over again? Can we all do that thing where we're like a live audience and we recognize the first couple notes?
Oh, yeah.
And then we
love that.
We start clapping and yeah.
All right.
From the music or just the actual
From the
words?
music, yeah.
Music,
yeah.
okay. Thank you very much.
Good beaver going bad. All right.
No, it's July's got the sunshine.
It's not the song I thought it was.
April has the showers. January's got the snow and May brings all the flowers. November's got the turkey. December's got Christ, sweet Jesus. But October's got the pumpkin spice. Come on now, pumpkin spice. Hey, pumpkin spice. Oh, a little in my latte would sure be nice. But keep it out of my shampoo. If you tried that, can I give you some advice? Go easy on the pumpkin spice. Tom likes it in a candle. I don't mind it in my tea. Oh, but I love it in hooch, even though it's bad for me. Going out of my gourd, headed to rehab at Bedford. Cause I'm drinking whiskey with the pumpkin spice. I'm addicted to this stuff. Everybody, let me hear you sing that. 1, 2, 3, sing. Pumpkin spice, hey, pumpkin spice. Put it in your Metamucil, make your dookie smell nice. Don't sprinkle it in douche, cause Josh, no one wants to smooch a cooch that smells like pumpkin spice.
I don't know about that. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
For yourself there, Pat.
Pumpkin spice, hey, pumpkin spice. Leave it out of my Doritos and my pizza slice. For you freaks who want a blumpkin, try with a splash of pumpkin. Get sleazy with the pumpkin spice. Oh, the caves they got spelunkin'. J-Lo's got the junk in the trunkin'. James Brownie put the funk in. But October's got the pumpkin spice. Woo-hoo,
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Patty G. Now, you are looking forward to those Reese's pumpkin...
Reese's pumpkin-shaped cups. Yeah.
So it's
and the
Reese's
bats.
Pieces.
Reese
It's
cup.
Reese's Pieces and
It's Reese.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Anybody who knows it's Reese.
Okay, it's on the way. Now,
Hill Jack.
Coming up, what have you got over there?
I love Hill Jack.
I'm sorry?
The Surgeon General has a new advisory for parents out there. And this one's a big one. Could be a significant health problem. And we have a Russian spy in the news.
Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
You know, here at Charlie's Tavern, I stay mighty busy making drinks, but the phone, it never stops ringing. I love Tendon Bar. This job is really great. My customers are thirsty and I hate to make them wait. But it always seems the phone rings as I start to pour a beer. It's some fella asking me to page his friends he says are here. Okay, buddy, you hold the phone and I'll check to see if they're here. Is Seymour Butts around? Have you seen Dick Peter? Are you Jack Hinoff? Is anyone Sharon Peter? Have you seen a Harry Beaver or you a Peter Smoker? And it seems like almost every night I'm paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a Big Dick Smoker.
Have you seen a Mr. Bader?
No, but you can check back later.
Could you find a hairy ballsack?
Not right now, you'll have to call back.
Fill the crackhead if you please.
He's among the absentees.
Do you know Ivana Wiener?
Sorry, no, I haven't seen her.
Phone rings.
There it is.
You know, this worked yesterday in rehearsal.
Does anybody hear the phone ringing?
I hear it in my headphones.
You heard a phone
Oh,
ring?
you hear? Did you hear the
ring
phone
in
ring?
your headphones?
Wait a minute, ring it again.
Did I answer it or not?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, wait, I just heard it.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
I'm sorry, I can't hear. There's someone
Speak up, Dan.
clearing their throat in my
Hello,
mic.
Charlie's Tavern.
What's the matter? Is it noisy in there?
Yeah.
I was hoping you could page somebody for me.
Sure, who are you looking for?
I'm trying to find a Mr. Padasso. His first name is Stuart, but they call him Stu.
Stu Padasso?
That's right.
All right, hold on. Excuse me, everybody. Hey, is there a stupid asso here?
Right here.
Does anyone know a stupid asso?
He's over there. I see him.
I'm sorry.
Right here.
Someone said he just left with Haywood.
Haywood who?
Haywood Jablomi.
No, but buy me dinner and drinks, and we'll talk.
Wow, that'd be a wacky twist, wouldn't it? Hey, Bob and Tom are doing it.
There's the phone. The phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, hi. Could you page someone for me?
Sure. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a Miss Fingerdew.
What, do you want to kill her?
First name Wilma.
Wilma Fingerdew. Sorry, somebody says he's in the back room with Willie.
Willie who?
Willie Fisterbottom.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt, baby. Whoa.
What ethnicity was that supposed to be?
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
Okay. They call here several times a night, and it's always the same. He asks me if I'll page his friend, and then he says their name. Hey, is B.J. Hunter there? Can you find a Peter Wanker? I'm looking for Amanda Kiss. Have you seen Woody Spanker? Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but we call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a Big Dick Smoker.
Really?
My song is nearly over now, so I'll cut to the quick. Who knew there were so many guys named Peter, Rod, and Dick? And if you see somebody, or if you need somebody, Paige, let me be quite blunt.
Uh-oh.
I'll try my best to find him, or my name's not Michael Hunt. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Paging Richard Smoker.
Is Mike Hunt here?
Jeez. Paging Michael Hunt.
It's not on the script.
Paging Michael. You're supposed to say.
Paging Michael
Give me the
Hunt.
last part of the song again, would you please, Steve? You're supposed to say Paging Michael Hunt, then say
Paging Richard Smoker.
Mike Hunt here.
Paging Richard Smoker.
Oh, yeah, name is Richard. They call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Paging Richard Smoker.
Paging Michael
There
Hunt.
we go.
Paging Michael Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here?
That went well.
See, that really makes a difference when you
set it
do
up.
that stuff, right? Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and...
Oh, no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Attention Fergler shoppers and Bob and Tom listeners, this is Ernie Fergler. Tomorrow on the Bob and Tom Show, you'll probably hear the kids back in screen doors pull another prank on me. But that's okay. It makes it a lot easier for me to decide who's going to have shopping cart corral duty. This is Ernie Fergler reminding you that's tomorrow on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and...
Night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Very excited. I believe we have an addendum to the sportscast. Is that correct, Tom?
Yeah, we do. It's one of those very unusual records. This is something I think anybody could try. That's one of the things I like about the world records.
Okay.
Some of them, anyone could try this.
Well, there's certainly some of the records that you shouldn't ever try.
Of course, yes.
Certainly. How many tigers you can balance on the top of your head?
Sure, that's a risky one.
Anything to try, I wouldn't think.
Stupid world record.
A man in India has broken the Guinness World Record for the longest duration standing on one leg blindfolded.
Boy, that's a lot of balance there.
All right.
Ram, R-A-M, foul, P-H-A-L. Balanced on his right leg for 2 hours and 21 minutes.
Man.
Improving upon his previous time by 20 minutes. The 50-year-old has broken this record 3 times before, once in 2021 and twice in 2023. And here we are, 2024.
He's still doing it.
Still doing it.
Life well spent.
Blindfolded, balancing on one leg.
2 hours and 21 minutes doesn't seem all that long.
Okay, wait a minute. Have you tried to balance on one leg lately?
Blindfolded?
With your eyes even open?
Let me ask you this. You know how long 4 hours feels, right?
When you're seated.
Yes. And having your eyes closed is even more.
Yeah, because you have nothing to focus on, so you have no...
Over the weekend, we celebrated my niece's birthday, and we played Pin the Bow on the Barbie.
Yeah.
And
Did you scream? Did you yell at somebody?
they blindfolded me and spun me around. It was my
Right?
turn. Spun me around, and as my brother John put it, I almost farleyed into the table.
Very funny.
Because it's hard to keep your balance when you're blindfolded.
Sure.
I bet your sister-in-law would have been very upset had you crashed into the coffee table.
It wouldn't have been good.
Yes.
Who won?
There's a controversy.
Really?
Wow. Somebody could see, couldn't
So
they?
did they have?
I was accused of cheating. Didn't cheat at all.
Did they have a Barbie doll, or like a picture of Barbie?
It was a silhouette of Barbie on a big poster type thing, and you had the sticker bow that you had to put perfectly in her hair.
In her hair.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Did you stick it on her butt?
Sadly, it didn't even show her butt.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just like a bust. Not that kind of bust.
Oh,
It was-
torpedo.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Barbie had the bad.
Early Barbie, yeah, she did.
Well, they're not any better now, are they?
I haven't had to.
Marginally?
I don't know.
Why don't they make them soft? Why are they shouldn't they be a little softer than like the rest of the Barbie body?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. What's your problem?
I want the Barbie boobs to be a little squeezable.
You know.
Okay.
Not hard. They're too hard.
I dare I ask about Ken?
I want
Ken doesn't have anything.
a hole back there.
Little switch. I'm sorry. I think
Do
it's
you remember
time to move on. I'd say.
later in All in the Family when Archie's daughter Gloria had a baby and name was Joey? Remember this? Joey Stivic?
No.
Remember on All in the Family?
I don't.
Meathead and Gloria had a baby.
Okay.
You remember this?
And named it Joey?
And they named it Joey. And they put a doll out that they made a big deal of saying this is an anatomically correct
baby
boy.
So you could own Joey in your own home.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
What?
An All in the Family doll.
Yep.
That's obscure. I do not remember that.
Wow.
It was
Joey Stivic.
Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, there it is.
As a ween?
1976. Yeah, he's got his little
crinkled sack.
Well, we return to the Silac news desk with Christy Lee. What do you got over there?
A pub was shut down in the UK after a food handler was caught repeatedly scratching his ass while preparing the food.
Oh, come on.
Man, oh, man.
According to the BBC, the Bull's Head in Denbigh was told to improve its procedures following an inspection that found numerous food hygiene problems.
Oh, was this at the pub? The horse cock and hemorrhoid?
Good chips.
The action required section of the report reads, quote, food handlers must not repeatedly touch, scratch their backsides, then prepare food, wash hands after such behavior. If there is an issue that causes repeated bottom scratching, that food handler must not work in the kitchen until the problem is resolved so they do not repeatedly scratch their bottom. Yeah.
Why would they observe that? How did they observe that?
How'd they see it? I mean, he must have been blatant.
Yeah, and constant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh. Must have some serious issue. This guy needs some dude wipes.
He does.
And they happen to be the sponsor of the Chick McGee Dude Wipes Sports Desk, which is very exciting. Speaking of exciting, coming up in the world of sports, we are going to be opening up our special pigskin project sponsored by Steven Singer Jewelers. You can make your football picks at bobandtom.com/contest. We're doing it again. We had a great time last season. We're going to do it again. Each week, a $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers is at stake. Pick the winners each week, and if you pick the most winners, you could win a $500 Steven Singer Jewelers gift card. Get some real diamonds from a real jeweler at IHateStevenSinger.com. Once again, head over to bobandtom.com/contest and pick the winners. You don't have to go up against the spread, by the way. And we have special tiebreakers, et cetera, and the winner will get to pick against Chick McGee. Coming up Friday? With the shoe-in of the week?
No, there won't be anybody. It'll be the first week. There won't be anybody picking Friday.
You'll have the shoe-in?
I will pick the shoe-in of the week on Thursday because we have a Thursday game.
Oh, okay.
Exciting.
Well, that's right.
That's the plan, anyway.
All right, okay, makes sense.
We could go to Friday. I'm not sure.
Okay, whatever works.
Depends on if you make me upset and I go in the bathroom and cry some more. I don't know.
Okay.
This is all in flux.
What's not in flux is your opportunity to go to bobandtom.com/contest and make your picks already for this season. What's coming up in the news, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have hikers in Colorado that were left stranded. We have an update on the Oasis tour. We have a Russian spy in the news. And watch out for your coworkers.
I am
please.
from Kansas City.
And you remember earlier we had James Darren, somewhat of a teen idol in the 60s. He was on Gidget. Yep. He passed away. Well, did you remember his song? A big hit that he had.
What was it?
It was called Goodbye, Cruel World.
Oh, I'm off to join the Army, that one. Goodbye,
Is that the one?
I'm off
you
to join
remember
the
this.
Army.
You remember that?
If that's the same one, I think it is.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I was a little kid. Also, he was, of course, the star of Time Tunnel. Great show.
Not at all.
Ace still watches it, apparently.
Well, they're proof of it.
And we have the porch pooper. The cops are trying to find him. We'll see if they've had any luck. And we're following Jim Dreyer trying to swim across Lake Michigan. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Okay. Hey, Peter.
Hey, Bob. What are you doing out here?
Same thing you're doing. Got a light?
We are smoking in front of the building. We are standing. We are talking. But mostly we are smoking. We are smoking in front of the building. Oh, we are smoking in front of the building. We are puffing. We are gagging. We are happy because we're smoking. We are smoking in front of the building. Hacking, wheezing, barely breathing, choking, croaking. We love smoking.
I met a girl from another office. She's a smoker, just like me. Now we're dating, and we're smoking. We're smoking in front of the building.
We are smoking in front of the building, and we smell like we've been camping. It could be raining, it could be snowing, but we're smoking in front of the building. Hacking, wheezing, barely breathing, choking, croaking. We love smoking.
I never was a smoker until I looked outside. They were smoking while I was working. So now I'm smoking in front of the building.
We are smoking in front of the building, and the ashtrays are overflowing. We are smoking instead of working. We are smoking in front of the building. We are smoking in front of the building. We are standing. We are talking, but mostly we are smoking. We are smoking in front of the building. Smoking in front of the building. Smoking.
Oh, God.
In front of the building.
Beautifully done.
Where was the end?
Screw it.
Bravo.
And if the Belgians don't like it, the fries of today are fundamentally Parisian, according to food historian Pierre Leclerc, who said in an interview with the paper, which was published on International Belgian Friday, as if to add flame to the oil.
Pommes frites.
What is a pommes frites?
A French fry.
French fry. Yes, Ace, you have a question.
Well, you know, Tom, the first French fries weren't fried in France.
What?
Huh. They were fried in grease.
Okay. In Ace's defense, he's done that before, and none of you remembered it.
No, I remember it.
No, I don't.
At least finally it made sense.
There's a fair amount of acting on air sometimes, chick.
Words have different
What's a duck fried in? What's a duck fried in? Turkey.
What?
Turducken.
That isn't even a joke.
He may be having a stroke.
It's as bad as that crap over there.
That isn't even a joke.
Wait a minute.
No,
What does a duck fight in?
No, it's a duck fried in.
Oh, what is a
He's
duck
fried in turkey.
Yeah, turducken. They put that.
Now, Jeff, there's nothing there, man.
That's not a joke.
You know what? There's the country turkey.
That is not a joke in any language.
Look, we need to. Can we box this up?
I am a professional comedian.
Let's send this to the Comedy Institute and see what they say.
Hey, Tom, do Jeff a favor and don't tell the people where he's performing this weekend.
Abide by their decision.
I've burned through all my A material in here, all right?
Already? You just got here 25 minutes ago.
Oh, I got to write some new stuff.
Girl, the food was great, the company even better. Why sit here all night long, going on about the weather? I know it's our first date, and good girls gotta wait. But I just turned 83, and you said you're 78. The moon is full, you know what I'm thinking. Let's make love, we're old and we're shrinking. The hour's late, let's just do it on our first date.
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
do it tonight.
I'm doing it.
It's Friday, man.
That's right.
Hi, this is Carl Lewis, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
I say your name will never again use the B word.
What's the B word?
Bob and Tom. The morning show that people swear by.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Oasis, the band known for hits like Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger, reuniting, and it feels so good. You'll recall that the band split in 2009 after many years of infighting between brothers Liam and Noel Gallagher.
I plainly remember when the Beatles broke up, and I thought, how could those people working together, making magic like that, why would they ever want to break up? The creativity and the amount of material they put out, I kind of get it now.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
For ELO.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Willie Griswold is here.
Hey, man.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chickster.
Ace Cosby. Hello. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick, and hello, Costaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent. There he is in Los Angeles, California. Good morning, Costaki. You'll find him at All Pro Lines on Facebook and elsewhere. Costaki, ready for the season to begin?
I'm so ready. I'm excited. As a brilliant man once said, our long national nightmare is finally over.
That would be Chick McGee.
You're here.
Or Gerald Ford, I forget which one.
Well, Jerry came up with it, but I'll perpetuate it. I don't care.
Costaki, we've got an unusual opening of the season coming up. You want to give us the background on this?
Yeah. Thursday, 2024 season kicks off on a Thursday with lots of shots of Taylor Swift in a luxury box, and the Chiefs and Ravens are going to be playing nearby. It's funny that Taylor's in the luxury box when she has the ultimate luxury box. It's worth $1 billion.
You behave yourself, Costaki.
I know what you're talking about.
Girls a national treasure.
Then Friday, the NFL plays its first ever game in Brazil. Packers-Eagles. I assume the dudes will return with exaggerated tan lines and no pubes. That's how it works, right?
Real bad idea.
The Brazilian, yes.
Real bad idea.
The game itself. You don't like this idea?
Not in Brazil. No, thank you. I don't care for London. I get they're going to move the Jaguars there. Fine. Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Got a pretty long flight.
Follow the money, Tom. Goodell's got a place down there. You wait and see. That's right. Damn right he does.
Right at maybe the bottom of that thing. And was that thing in Rio with the
Christ the Redeemer?
Yeah.
I'm not sure where that is.
Boy, that is gorgeous, though, right there.
Yeah. Condo right there at the bottom of the cross.
You know, I designed that. I helped put it up. It really didn't take that long.
Wow.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
That's incomplete past Jesus, if I'm not mistaken.
Give me a hug, Jesus.
That's right.
The big news this week, Niners rookie wideout Ricky Pearsall was shot during an attempted robbery.
Man.
He's out of the hospital. He's going to be okay. A guy with a gun, does that count as cover two? Is that how we take out the wideouts?
I tried. I said at least he could have been really badly hurt, being that it was the streets of San Francisco. He could have fallen into a pile of human feces. But I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah. The thief also shot at Kadarius Toney, but his body refused to catch the bullet. Everybody, you see, he's had trouble with the catches.
He dropped. You see even right in the chest that he dropped it.
Offside.
Okay.
Kadarius just got released. Boy, I hope they mail unemployment checks and not throw them. Kadarius dropped ball, Chiefs dropped Kadarius. It's a flow chart even Gronk can understand.
Stupid.
You guys got your fantasy teams ready? Willie? Are you playing some fantasy?
I got really lucky. I'm in an 8-man league. I got Jonathan Taylor. I got Justin Jefferson. I got Kelsey. I'm hanging out. I'm having a good time with my fantasy team. The Philadelphia Eagles will be just fine this year.
Is that the name of your
nice.
Yeah.
I like
Nice.
I like that. That's no Economopoulos, but it's cute.
Now, Costaki, I know that you've got a thing going. One can find out the details at All Pro Lines. Can you give me a little thing? You got, what is it, the confidence pool? Can you explain this to me?
Yeah, we do a lot of dumb things at All Pro Lines, but we do try to do one important thing a year. We do a confidence pool. It's a pick'em league, but it's not against the spread. It's you pick the amount of confidence you have on each pick. It's really fun. Bob Kavoyan plays in it. Willie's played in it a few years. It's you can play against a bunch of us. We got weekly prizes. We've got season-long prizes. All we ask is for a $30 donation. That's our suggested donation. Make it $5, make it $100, whatever you can swing to the V Foundation. V Foundation is a great organization. They have, if you'll allow me quickly, they have endowments that pay for the operating costs for the for the foundation. So every penny that you donate goes to cutting edge cancer research.
All right. Well,
So
sounds like a great idea. And they'll find it at All Pro Lines on Facebook. Is that the entry point?
Yeah, that's right. There's links there in the bio and the other social media platforms as well. Just come find us at All Pro Lines and come join us. Come play. If you've never played in the confidence pool, it's so fun, and it makes the games that you wouldn't otherwise care about more interesting. It's really kind of cool. You can see how you stack up against Bob Kavoyan.
All right. We also have our thing going on, which is your shot at winning some great prizes from Steven Singer Jewelers if you go to bobandtom.com/contest. Now, Costaki, you, of course, are a diehard Atlanta Falcons fan.
Yeah.
What do they have going this week?
Well, they're playing the Steelers, and they're well, we'll see. I'm excited. The Falcons have a lot going on right now. We got a whole new coaching staff. We've got new quarterbacks. We've got some exciting new additions on the defense. We'll see. We want it to be a thing. And please let it be a thing. Please let it not stop this year. We'll see. We'll see. The Falcons also have they signed a player in the offseason named Michael Penix. And you might recall we discussed this. Penix autocorrects to penis. So we're going to have some mistake headlines at some point.
Uh-oh.
You ready for some possible mistake headlines?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Cousins out, penis in. These are possible mistake headlines.
Kirk Cousins reference, you see. Not a blood relative. That would make
Right.
incest.
These could be headlines because it autocorrects. Penis soft in first start. Penis struggled, yanked in third quarter. Falcons finally put in aging penis. You see, he's a little older than.
It's like an autocorrect, you see.
Penis uses legs to run all over Cowboys. These could be fun headlines. Fans demand more penis. Falcons win with penis out. That's fun. What else is going on? The Cowboys signed Dalvin Cook. To the practice squad. Wait, the Cowboys practice? That doesn't seem like it. The Cowboys running back room now includes Dalvin Cook and Zeke Elliott. So it's more of a running back retirement home. It's put it this way, if Dalvin and Zeke were women, they would be too old for Jerry Jones to date. The Cowboys are one time machine away from a Super Bowl. These are great running backs 10 years ago. There's a fire at the Cowboys training camp hotel. That's one way to start this season off hot. Am I right, everybody?
Hello.
It'll probably be the only time this year that we hear a story involving the word Cowboys and on fire. We'll see. Tyreek Hill out there still making babies. You thought it was a sold-out Dolphins game. Turns out it was just bring your kids to work day. We get a lot of these off-season stories. A former NFL player was arrested for urinating on another passenger during a flight. Even Antonio Brown couldn't believe it wasn't Antonio Brown.
What did I do? Oh, wait, it wasn't me? Okay, all right.
I guess I'm better.
The guy who actually did the peeing was named, his name is Goster Cherilus, which sounds more like a wizard from Hogwarts than an offensive line.
It certainly does. I agree.
The incident occurred on a flight from Boston to Dublin, which has to be the most likely flight for someone to get peed on.
That is a drinking flight right there.
The technical football term for this is a soggy Aaron Hernandez. Any one of these could be the closer. The Broncos GM said Zach Wilson has all the tools to be a starter. Well, sure, Zach. Grab your tools and start working on the drywall. We've seen Zach Wilson start just fine. It's the part right after the beginning and then the middle and the end.
I see.
Starting is not the problem. All right.
All right. Costaki Economopoulos, thank you, sir. Costaki, you're on the road, right? Boise and Twin Falls coming up. Is that correct?
Yeah, not this weekend, but next I'll be in Idaho. Excited about that, getting back out there.
Okay, follow him on Facebook at All Pro Lines and find out about his confidence game that he has going. That's a nice. That doesn't sound good when I say confidence game.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Confidence pool.
Confidence pool. That's what it is, and it's a nice charity benefit thing. Very good. Thank you, Kostaki.
Bye, Costaki.
Thanks, guys.
See you, man.
Much appreciated.
Enjoy the football.
Speaking of on the road, Frank Caliendo, Thursday, September 12th in Davenport at the Rhythm City Casino Resort with Willie G opening up. Then you guys are going to be the following Friday and Saturday, the 13th and 14th in Brookfield, Wisconsin at the Milwaukee Improv.
Yeah, man, we're excited. Come hang out. Frank's the best. It should be a lot of fun.
While I'm at it, Bert Kreischer at Resorts World Theater in Las Vegas, Friday, September 27th and Saturday, the 28th. Find out more about that at bertbertbert.com, BERT. Right now, we pass it over to Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Looks like about 10 years ago now, I needed a security system to make my compound safe and secure, give me peace of mind. I deserve the best, and I did the homework and research so you wouldn't have to. It all led me to Simply Safe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system. And it's protected my home for about 10 years now and exceeded all expectations. And Simply Safe has Fast Protect monitoring and LiveGuard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders to stop them in their tracks. You're never locked into a long-term contract with Simply Safe. You can cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable at less than $1 a day, with no hidden fees ever. Simply Safe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report for 5 years running and offers the best customer service in home security, according to Newsweek. It's easy to install yourself, or you can have the professionals at Simply Safe install it for you. Protect your home with 50% off a new Simply Safe system. You heard me, 50% off. That's like half. Plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There is no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, we have Goodbye Cruel World. Plus, we have, hey, check on the old lady up on the 3rd floor. You'll find out why. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, hi, this is Tom. We have my favorite former lumberjack is in the studio. He is comedian Greg Hahn.
Hey, all right. Thanks for having me here. Hey, chick, we're going to Vegas?
We're going to Vegas. We're going to get a glass of crazy, and we're going to Vegas.
Little blackjack?
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Hit me.
I don't know how to play it, just like yelling, hit me.
Hit me.
19, hit me.
Hit me.
27, keep hit me. Take the $700. What is this, a free rum and coke? How do you guys stay in business? When I throw the dice, that's what I do. I bring my own dice. I throw them anywhere I want.
Greg Hahn is here with us.
High-limit restrooms.
Oh, Greg is one of my favorite people. Now, before we get to the action, you've never met Jessica before.
Hi, Jessica.
Isn't she pretty?
Greg. Oh, beautiful.
Nice blue eyes.
10.
Now, let's like you look a little bit different. You've
What's
got
going
kind
on
of
with me?
We have kind of a lumberjack shirt on that I like very much.
Summer. It's a summer theme. It is. It's very
plaid,
nice.
yes,
Thanks,
very
Josh.
nice.
Josh, madman. Is that right?
Now your hair looks.
Shows, yeah, what's going on with this?
Your hair looks a little different.
I'm wearing a mood wig.
Oh, okay.
wig.
Nice.
Oh,
no. You got a nice set of hair up there.
Thanks.
What color is your hair today?
It's a new shade of fake. Bird's eye maple. Witness protection 22. Bozo 6. Yeah.
It's a new shade of fake.
Yeah, a little chocolate thunder.
Yeah.
What was it, Bozo 6? What'd you say?
Yeah, Bozo 9.
Bozo 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the mood wig. That would be funny.
It's darker than normal.
It is?
Yeah, you don't stick with the same fake color?
No, I don't know. I glance at it.
You just get what's on sale? What is that? Looks like you're doing Elvis just before the end.
Oh, it does not.
A little Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Not that dark.
Well, it's good to see you, Greg. I got a story for you.
Oh.
Now, I happen to know a couple things about you. Marine Corps, you were exiled as what?
Captain by the time I got. Man, I was lucky to be in the Marine. Marines are so great.
Okay.
Oh, you learn stuff. Like now, if I'm on a bad date, I just call it an airstrike on my own position.
But I happen to know that you have a couple of hobbies. You're a drummer.
Yeah, I like the drums.
You like to play the drums. As you say, bringing the thunder, I believe.
Right, that's with the double pedal.
Sure.
For drummers,
you have the condo. You
Double
have
bass
the,
drum.
You have the uptown condo.
Well, my condo is very, I designed it myself. A lot of ladies don't realize a single man designed my condo. Like the ping pong table faces the drum set. Feng shui!
Greg, how's your dating life?
Are you kidding me? It's the best. I don't mind being exclusive as long as I can date a few other girls.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like to get down on one knee. You know what I mean? I say, would you like to be worked into the rotation? Thank you. No, I'm dating a beautiful girl. She's lovely. She's from the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a professional clogger.
Okay.
Not a toilet she can't clog. Come on, everybody. Get jokes in here.
Wake up, people.
Well, that went from bad to worse very quickly.
You using the dating apps, Josh?
I'm not, no.
Come on, get in there.
They work.
It's a good time. They do. For me, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, really?
In prison, yes. I approve everybody. You know what I mean? Prosthetic head, yes. Dude in wig, close enough. Nothing.
They don't hit you back.
Bloodbath.
Like them all.
I like Josh's answer. They work. You don't want to date.
I'm not ready.
And there's somebody in your house.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
I want to square and tell Jessica how it works.
How does it work?
Hey, let me tell you something, Jessica. You play hard to get. I play gone for life. I got stuff with that cold shoulder. It's called scorched earth.
He's right. That's the way he does it.
I stayed this girl. I say, you want to go to dinner? She said, I'll let you know a little later. So I'll let you know right now. I already date?
What a catch you are.
You don't like girls to play hard to get?
No, I don't tolerate it.
You don't tolerate it at all.
I'm out.
And now, what's your day like? You wake up. You wake up at your.
That's a great question. What is your day like?
You wake up at your
compound, your home.
Well, no, you live in a condo, right? You live in
Yeah, I got the condo, I got the drum set, I got the ping pong table, the whole thing. I got the bird feeder. You want to go 4 to 1, sugar to water?
Oh, you have hummingbirds.
Water to sugar?
Yes,
yeah, sit out
hummingbirds.
there for about 3-4 hours.
Watch the hummingbirds.
You have a lot of furniture in your place?
Not a lot of furniture. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change things around now.
Oh.
And I'm wondering, do I want to get like a full-blown, unapologetic orange shag carpet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that answers that.
Okay, good.
Well, your condo's tastefully decorated.
Not
isn't
really.
it?
It's solid colors. It looks crazy.
Oh.
It's it's pretty. It's clean. It's
Okay.
bright.
You
But I
keep
might rip the
things
carpet
clean?
out. Yeah, I keep things clean.
So you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say,
What am I? Okay, right. Compare myself to other guys. Serious guys. They have wives, kids, and whatnot. I look at myself. What are you? Some kind of genius? How's that bit go? I can't remember my bits. I got to be doing the bit to remember it.
You wake up every day and you go work out.
I walk around. I drink a little coffee, walk around. You know what I do on a show day is I hold perfectly still. I put the air conditioner on frostbite. I don't move. I never bring a date because I can't waste energy during the day. I got to go bananas at night. You know what I mean? But if you bring a date somewhere, you're playing a comedy club. She's like, let's go to a water park or something. I got to explain to her, I am the water park at 8 o'clock tonight. Hold still. Be quiet. AC back down to 61.
Bob and Tom.
Hey, how are ya? Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom. We have a guest. Look.
We do. Jess Hooker has joined us in the studio. Jess, we got to catch you up with a couple quick things.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
You just got here. With your new short hair. Looks great.
Thanks.
You look terrific. No, you look great.
Thanks.
Everyone says so.
Okay.
But just a couple quick things. Sad news from the world of entertainment.
James Darren, best known for his roles on Gidget and T.J. Hooker, has died at the age of 88. Passed away peacefully in his sleep at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Apparently, his son says his dad was set to undergo an aortic valve replacement surgery.
His son was also named Darren.
However, doctors said he was...
And also an old man.
Yes. Local old star has son who's also an old star. Darren was his son's name.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember him at all, Jess?
Do you know who James Darren is?
No, I don't.
T.J. Hooker.
I wouldn't know him to see him. I know those shows.
You might know him. He did do some Beverly Hills 90210 guest spots. He did some Melrose Place guest spots.
okay.
He did...
Time
later.
Tunnel, of course. That was my favorite.
Oh, Time Tunnel.
Sure.
Oh, now you're being sarcastic.
No. Why would they
He
do
had
that?
the number 3 song in the Billboard charts.
That's impossible. With Goodbye, Cruel World?
Yeah, here it is.
This isn't real.
This is garbage.
Hey.
This is worse than
World, I'm off to join the circus.
circus or service.
A broken-hearted clown.
I'm off to join the circus. Going to be a broken-hearted clown.
What
That's
year
not
was
a
this?
note, Jimmy.
That's a hit.
Do we know what year that was?
Oh gosh, man, 61 apparently.
Okay.
And here's the Time Tunnel theme.
2 American scientists are lost in the swirling maze of past and future ages.
My announcer
During
hero.
first experiments on America's greatest and
I
most
loved the show as a kid.
How dare you not give Dick Tufeld the respect?
But they'd go back in time, so you see.
They only produced one season.
And it was very convenient because everyone spoke English. And
Wait a minute. It was only on one season?
Yeah, released September 9th, 1966, and it ended April 7th, 1967. 30 episodes. That was it.
Last week they met Genghis Khan.
Oh, boy.
And again, very convenient. Everyone spoke English, had nice teeth, fairly civilized. It's fun.
Did the Time Tunnel ever travel back to, I don't know, Appomattox, Civil War, any of those times?
Yeah.
It did.
Civil War, absolutely.
Son of a gun.
That's what I remember.
But it didn't go forward at all?
I don't know
Only
the
back?
answer. I don't remember. If it did, I don't remember.
That is one of my favorite things, what the year 2024 would look like
Yes.
from the 1961 perspective.
Flying cars, probably.
Oh, yeah. That was all right.
That sort of thing.
Good.
I watched the Keanu Reeves vehicle from the 90s, Johnny Mnemonic.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. And it takes place in 2021, and they got a few things wrong.
Did they?
Like what?
He goes to dial, it's a futuristic-looking sort of communication device, but it still has actual buttons to push, like on a phone. So beeper, deeter, instead of it just being all, touch screen.
Right.
There were the actual physical buttons. That's not
Diverse cast. I think Time Tunnel is largely going back to Whitey World.
Oh, gosh.
It's a general rule.
You know, that was the runner-up title, Whitey World.
Jess, you might know James Darren from his 1959 hit Gidget. He was Moondoggy.
Moondog.
Yeah.
And this is Sandra Dee's Gidget, right?
surfer boy.
The
Yes,
movie? Yeah.
And she was, it said
okay.
in the song that she's 4'3".
Yeah.
Do we have that song again? We were really singing that earlier. I'd like to hear
What a
that.
treat. 4'3" is, that's really short.
That's where Gidget comes from.
Yeah, let's not...
so short.
Don't explain
explain it.
I think we should focus on how old Gidget was at first.
Okay, here we
worry
go.
about her dimensions.
She acts sort of teenage, just in between age.
Yeah.
Looks about 4'3".
I think it's kind of good.
She's not 4'3", but looks about 4'3".
Don't you think it's
She's
pretty good
short.
singing, Pat? It's kind
it's
of
not bad at all.
Sinatra.
Oh, I think it, yes.
Streamers.
If you
I
look
always
up,
liked his singing.
if you look up "smarmy" in the dictionary, it's a picture of James Darren singing Gidget. Blah, 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 blah.
What was the premise?
I'm oily and oozy, a little bit boozy.
It was surfing kids.
It's one of the first
okay,
surfing movies.
He played a guy named Moondoggy.
Yeah.
It was Frankie and Annette and those beach
that
movies
kind
and
of
stuff
thing.
like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Her name was
She
Gidget.
wanted to learn to surf, and so she meets Moondoggy, and yeah.
And there was a fee involved. A little bit of, under the
sure.
dock candy.
Oh, so she was an adult in this? She just looked like
we
a
don't.
kid.
Yes, she
I
was an
believe
adult for all practical.
15 and a half was mentioned, is what she...
No.
Yes, that's what the TV
Well, it
show
depends
said.
on what state they're in, right?
Yeah, there you
I
go.
guess it says the film is about a teenager's
State prison is what
There's no surf in Tennessee.
initiation into the California surf culture and her romance with a young surfer.
And the actress was Sandra Dee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I get confused.
Cliff Robertson was in it too.
He was?
Yeah.
Cliff Robertson, of
Sandra
course,
Dee
who played John F. Kennedy and PT.
Yeah, once
109.
again, just
You
as
might
fresh as
remember
today's headlines.
You'd remember him maybe as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's Uncle Ben. That's Cliff Robertson.
Okay.
And Gidget's about to turn 17 on her summer break when
Do we
she
have a
runs
picture
into
of
that.
Sandra Dee?
Well, Sandra Dee is also the name of the character in Grease.
Yes.
So that's where I got turned around.
That's her name?
Well, they talk about Sandra Dee
Yeah.
in a
Yeah,
song.
there's a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In any event,
Sandy, she's named after
Yes.
Sandra
he
Dee.
was
Andy.
James Darren running away to join the circus.
Yeah, there they are.
Oh, okay. I know
There's
this.
James Darren
Being
from
this.
behind. James Darren.
Gidget.
There they are.
And even in the still photograph, you can tell that it's fake.
Right.
They didn't really
of
have that.
course.
They're not really surfing?
No, they're clearly in a studio.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, they're clear. After this, I'm going to go second knuckle deep. All right? You don't mind, do you?
Squirm, will you? Get your...
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's fine. Don't tell no one. Okay, good.
You want a husband or not? All right.
Okay.
Somebody will love you.
I think it's a pretty good song, I think.
Although she's just small fry, just about so high. Gidget
You know
is the one for me.
who I'd like to hear doing this
I mean, that song is right up Tom's alley.
Yeah, it is.
I can't believe he didn't produce it.
It kind of swings.
yeah.
That is.
It's all kinda, but it's not even close, really. It's kind. I'd like to hear Dick Mango do that song. Is what I.
Oh, boy.
Wow,
Where is he? Get him in here.
We could work on that.
Or maybe Little Dick could do the
Dick Mango Jr.?
Yeah,
They get a duet.
It's not Little Dick.
that's Little Dick Mango.
Two dicks?
Little Dick's looking for a raise. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
In any event, Mr. Darren has passed away at the age of 88, but had a fine
that's
career.
right.
Fine
And we have
career.
officially talked about him more than his own family.
Right.
Where are you going to buy a
No
sign?
doubt. We'll see you later, James Darren.
thought it was pretty good too.
We already thought you were dead.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's really
I could
cute.
not.
He's real cute.
He was really cute on
I
TJ
wonder
Hooker, too.
how many people I thought he was already dead. How many people said that?
Yeah.
He had that full head of hair, kind of an Italian
Oh, yeah,
look.
there he is. Look at
look
that.
at that.
He's
Yeah.
handsome. Yeah.
That's a TJ Hooker
Swarmy,
year.
yeah.
Look at that marmoset on his head. Look at that.
He looks a little like Eddie Hazel in that picture.
Wow.
Yeah, handsome Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie Hazel's our guy who I
don't know what he
hangs
does.
around here.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I have to say is he's Filipino. Okay.
Eddie, wake up.
And you know how they're hung, don't you?
You'd think James Darren
He
was
could barely get it off the boat.
Filipino-ish?
He had to get a separate passport just for his male member. The man
Mediterranean.
gifted.
Yeah, that swarthy.
Yeah.
Was it greasy?
I'm sorry. Could we? Hey, look! I look over there and I see that's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News
Where
Desk.
do we go from here?
By the way, Miss Hooker, I don't know if you knew this. If you noticed Christy's shoulder pad, she'll be starting for the Colts coming up this
There are
weekend.
no shoulder pads in this.
No,
look.
it's just a square
Well,
cut.
then
It's
you've been working out.
It's a square.
I've
It's a
been
square
working
cut
out.
shoulder. Yeah.
Don't you listen? You look
It's
fine,
really cute.
Christy.
I like that.
Thank
Now,
you.
what's our next news story, Frankenstein?
Called him a butthole 2 shows in a row.
Now we're going right to butthole. That's not very subtle.
Well, he's continuing his Friday butthole list.
Now, speaking of buttholes, we got buttholes in the news.
We do.
What a shock! I'm glad we're just throwing that word around.
Didn't we get in trouble for
Let's
that?
go with
one?
BH. We'll go with BH. What have you got over there?
Police in Kentucky are on the hunt for a so-called serial porch pooper.
Oh, boy.
Son of a bitch.
Louisville Metro Police.
He's smiling, everybody. In case you're wondering.
He's
Tom
smiling.
is smiling.
The rest of us are clinching. Said they had
Well, this guy wasn't clenching. He's letting it rip.
God. 3 reports about the alleged porch pooper who has been caught on video defecating on a person's porch repeatedly. The homeowner, whose porch is being targeted, told WLBT that the perp also urinated on their welcome mat. Oh. That's not very welcoming.
Hey, whoever's doing this, please stop it.
They say they have no idea why their porch has been hit multiple times.
I think it's pushy Mormons.
Huh?
What?
They wouldn't answer the door. Okay, I'll show them.
Louisville Metro Police are asking anyone with information to contact them. Please find the porch pooper.
My God, please stop it.
Do they ring the doorbell?
Is it Ding
I
Dong
doubt it.
Dude?
Ding dong, ding dong Duke. Is that what you were going to say?
I was
or
gonna say
ding dong
Duke.
Duke.
Yeah.
Either way.
Gosh.
Wow.
But I think it's the season for that, right? When fall comes,
there a
that's
season
What,
for
I think
that?
it is. Well,
Halloween.
it's like the Halloween and the
Halloween
pranking
time.
and stuff.
Messing
I just
with
always
your-
think that
No,
kind of
it's
stuff
the
is.
season for pranking.
Yes.
Messing
Yeah.
with
Not
That's how I
necessarily
remember it.
porch pooping.
The porch poop, the prank, though, you're supposed to light it on fire.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
ever
that is
toilet
the
paper a
prank.
house, Tom? Do you TP a house?
No.
Yeah.
Although it'd be handy here if someone had toilet papered the house, the guy could clean up before he left. Yeah.
That's true.
Good point.
Yes. Do you bring things to wipe with if you're if you're a porch pooper,
Yeah, you have to.
or do you just
Raw dog at home?
smear it home? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Two brown bags? Yeah, I don't know.
Man.
But this is a serial porch pooper, they're saying. And it's
we don't know what he ate.
repeatedly at the
I saw some great
Could be a muffin.
the cornflakes. The cornflakes
He could be a
emulate
waffle guy.
the cornflakes emulate their source. I don't know.
Do you have a song, Pat?
About this, many. I mean, well, you wouldn't
Many.
know where to start.
Many.
Guy in Australia was a serial pooper. He did it in the gardens.
Yeah.
We have the man from Cumming who took off all of his clothes on the porch. A lot of porch action.
Was in Australia? Was the guy doing in other people's gardens?
Yes, just like this, but not the porch. He would.
I'd like to poop right on the stoop
Let's do that one.
near other people's gardens in Australia.
I'd like to be jogging carefree and poop in an Aussie's garden by the street.
This really was the song?
Don't use a loo for a little secret poo in an Aussie's poopy garden. Watch your feet. Hey, look, that's me on the security TV. Hey, won't you take a squat in an Aussie's garden with me? I'd like to pee, drop a deuce or 3, and poop in an Aussie's garden by a tree. Oh, it would be warm, ooh, in a pointed form. Fertilize your hedges, make them green. We will run and drop some trowel leaving little presents all over town. Hey, look, that's me there on Melbourne TV, pooping in an Aussie's garden by the street. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Well, thank you very much, Pat. Oh yeah. Now, I think it's time to check in with Ace Cosby.
It is
a little bit of a palate cleanser.
Let's talk
after
about
that.
poop some more.
We kind of are.
Yeah.
Ace, I would resent that.
Joke of the day.
Hey, Chickman.
Yes, Ace.
What do you get when you cross a pig and a centipede?
A pig and a centipede. I don't know what, Ace.
Bacon and legs.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Josh, I thought you were going to punch the counter.
Ace's joke of the day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at your Sleep Number store or at sleepnumber.com.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Now, I mentioned earlier, we've got our pigskin competition up and running. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Each week, a $500 gift card at stake from Steven Singer Jewelers. You'll find more about that at IHateStevenSinger.com. The way it works is you just pick all the games. Don't worry about the spread. It's always fun, and each winner will get to take on Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week.
Watch yourself.
It's up and running right now at bobandtom.com/contest, sponsored by our buddy Steven Singer at Steven Singer Jewelers, which you'll find once again at IHateStevenSinger.com. Now, Christy, what have you got going on over there?
The so-called celebrity white beluga whale that was rumored to have been a Russian spy has been found dead in Norway. The beluga's carcass was found floating at the Razavika Bay and moved to a nearby harbor where experts can examine it. The tame whale was first spotted in 2019 wearing a harness with a mounted camera bearing the label Equipment St. Petersburg.
Clearly a spy.
Igniting concerns the animal was a spy for the Russians.
I have no doubt. And none of you should either.
Yeah.
Why are you mad?
Yeah.
Go get him, John.
What was this? I remember vaguely the camera on the whale. What did they think it was spying on? Submarines or something?
Apparently things in the Norwegian harbor. I don't know.
Wow.
They've been using aquatic animals for, ever since like World War II. They were training dolphins to be assassins. We were.
Yeah.
A lot of militaries have done
This one's, I guess, had a license to krill.
Oh, yeah, you got to be. Absolutely.
So
Chick loved it.
Look at Bob Chickus.
the 0086.
Caught him by surprise.
What?
Hey, look, I say, have fun in hell, commie whale.
License to krill. Okay. Thank you.
Do not blame this poor whale. He didn't know what he was doing.
I think he took
He didn't
himself.
get to
He took himself out.
He did?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like one of those pills, cyanide pill?
No, he hanged himself. Which underwater is tough.
Yeah.
That is it.
You got to wait.
And
There's a lot of
they
waiting.
don't have necks. How would you?
Oh,
Yeah, they are just kind of all
just-
torn.
They're all kind of shoulders.
Where did this happen?
Where is
Norway.
this? In Norway.
In the harbor?
Oh,
What
so
are you spying on Norway for?
Nah,
Oh, you don't know what they're up to.
They're up to
really?
something.
You
Either
think so?
Talking funny, yeah.
you know what they say in that area of the world?
What?
Helsinki or swim.
There's no license to krill, but
No.
Yeah, you can't
License
follow.
to
You
krill
can't
is too
follow
good.
license to krill. That's the closer.
I saw a headline the other day. It said, "Why haven't they picked the next James Bond yet?" I thought to myself, because maybe it's finally over.
Oh, do you think so?
I hope not. Idris Elba.
He
Those
said
are my
no.
top 3 picks.
I know,
say
but he
no?
said, he's long said no.
It's negotiated.
You want to be trapped in that contract?
Yeah.
How many does he have to make?
Depends on what they say.
They want to make 35. I mean, that's.
How many did Daniel Craig do? 3?
I saw online.
3 to 5, yeah.
Haven't you had enough, though? I mean, you really...
Oh, no, I stopped going a long time ago.
No, Bond has its.
Remember
will
the
always
one
have its
I went to see had the eye as one of the villains? Where it just
The
looked-
last one.
Big eye.
On the motorcycle.
No.
one of the finest nemesises that Bond ever had to face.
I mean, the best thing about him are the songs. I mean, you get a great song like Skyfall. And
Are you out of your mind?
Who's your Bond? Like everybody has a Bond. Like
Sean
mine
Connery.
is
Sean
Pierce
Connery.
Brosnan. Yeah.
Oh, like when you...
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that,
Brosnan.
Tom?
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan is the James Bond.
Brosnan was the first one I ever saw in the theater.
he is
Yeah,
not. He is
yeah.
not bad. I couldn't stomach the Roger Moore.
I like them all.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good. They all have cool things.
They've gotten a little bit. They've lost the wit and charm, if you ask me. They're kind of serious and.
Daniel Craig did 5 of those movies.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Well, there you go. 5, a nice 5. Maybe a tight 3 for you.
I mean, Timothy Dalton only did 3, I think.
Wow.
Maybe he only did 2,
Forgot about
I
it.
think.
Lazenby won, right? One out.
George Lazenby just did 1.
Yeah.
So
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
that wasn't a bad. Had a great ski stunt.
That was good stuff.
Oh, God.
A lot of ladies. He's surrounded by ladies in the castle of the mountain.
A lot of lovely ladies. Tim always says a lot of good-looking ladies.
Are they still going? Are they still going in the James Bond movies with the subtle names of the ladies, like Pussy Galore?
Boy, you really hit that.
I mean, how lame really is that?
It says Aaron Taylor Johnson has been tapped to be the next James
He'd be
Bond.
pretty good. Yeah.
But I don't know if that's right or not.
Is he British?
I don't know.
Yes.
Sounds
Okay.
British.
Yeah, but that was back in March, so I don't know.
What if I know him from one of my shows? And
Hey, look, whoever they go with
He's
for
cute.
a new Bond is fine,
He's
so
very
long as
cute.
it's a straight white male.
Can't be having any alternative Bond.
Thank you very much.
Oh, he's in Bullet Train. Oh,
Okay. Right now, we've been talking about the NFL, and Willie's been doing his homework. This is a really cool new thing. Tell me all about it, Willie.
You guys, Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. We all know how long fantasy takes, but on Prize Picks, you can pick a new lineup every day. The app is easy to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. This week, I'm going Jonathan Taylor, more than 75.5 yards, and Caleb Williams, more than half a passing yard. On Prize Picks, you can still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. If any of your players go down in the first half, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Just some of many ways Prize Picks puts its members first. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even have to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
All right. Prize Picks, something new. Check it out. Prize Picks, run your game. And once again, that code is TOM. And we've got a bunch of other cool stuff coming up, including a great letter from Pflugerville, Texas.
Is that Pfluger?
It is.
Oh, yeah.
That's P is in pneumonia, F is in fudge,
L is in labia. U is in
uterus.
Oh,
Uterus.
okay. There you go. This
Ladies will
is
teach you this.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Couldn't tell you if it's recently because
Doesn't work.
cable's out. Okay,
You got to pay the bill.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the phrase about it?
Well,
Yeah, sometimes there's more month than money.
There's more month. There's more month
That's right.
than money.
I tell you what.
Because 25th coming around, we started damn near started that.
No, I forget. I know these are.
Man, we've been there, though. Chick, do you
These are the
remember those
Dickey
days?
twins.
Your name right?
Yeah,
And you're, what are you, Rod Dickey, and he's what is it?
I'm Dick Dickey. That's Ricky Dickey.
Ricky Dickey and Rod Dickey.
How you doing?
No, it's Ricky
not
Dickey and Dickey.
No, Ricky Dickey and Dicky Dickey.
Yeah, I see. The Dickey brothers.
Where'd you get Rod?
No, the Dickey twins.
Our great Uncle James wrote Deliverance.
Did he?
Oh, James Dickey.
That's right.
Fine.
I kept telling him, no, you need more sodomy.
Yeah, more bunghole.
You
Christy.
told me I couldn't say that.
You can't.
Josh is on fire today. I'm the intellectual in the family, and he's a little bit more earthy.
Okay. We'll get back to
Health officials in Canada.
I can tell you how old you are just by smelling your fingers.
It's true. Try him. Tell him. Try him.
Well, you're 35.
He's usually right within 5 or 6 years.
You know something, Josh, and honest to God, it would be worth to dress you up.
What about me? I want to be dressed up.
Get a booth at the state fair.
Yeah.
They'll dress you up like Ricky Dickey.
Right.
Get a booth at the state fair with a straight face, have a sign up there. I can guess your age by smelling your fingers. and see how many people would come up and go, well, this guy can't do it. And
yes.
God,
Well, what happens when he's wrong? Wouldn't they be mad?
I never.
Who cares?
Take his money?
As Josh puts it, you're just doing it for the viral video.
Are you going to take money from these people, or are you just doing it for free?
You say if we can't do it, we'll give you $3 or something.
Okay.
The thing about the Dickey brothers, they always have their trapper hats on.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, overalls, and they're pretty educated. They're not,
Now you wear the overalls with no underwear and no undershirt, right? Little side boob.
We ain't stupid.
Oh, can we do that next summer, please?
We can do it now. We can do it for Christmas. I got my trapper hat right here.
He got me a trapper hat for my
Are you going to model that for the camera?
I put it up on my.
I still remember when you squirted out of Mama.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you guys were twins.
He's 5 minutes.
Yeah, I remember it. I was first.
5 minutes older.
A doctor lifted me up, spanked me, turned me around so I could watch old Dick come out.
Yeah. I heard you almost dropped your dip.
That's right.
Jaw fell right to the floor.
That's right. What a man he is. He dipped right out of his snatcher.
I like that book, The Snatcher in the Rye.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's quite a book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Christy, where were we here?
Health officials in Canada.
What do you think this add to it?
Could we take a picture of you in that? Because you're.
It's on
Chick's Instagram.
Josh, you need a green.
Chick McGee, if you want to go on that Instagram.
That is one stupid looking hat.
Oh, dude, trapper hats are the best.
It's so warm.
You need a green one.
I can't wait for it to get really cold.
I've got a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, I love them.
Got this snap on the bottom.
They really keep your face warm. They're amazing.
Does the front come down?
The wind chill.
Yes, it does.
We won't have to worry about. You won't have to worry about getting a venereal disease because those are vagina repellent.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What? There you go.
Even better.
You tell me if this looks stupid.
What's the big flap with the fur in the front for you? Are you supposed to pull it down, but then you can't see?
That's what I said.
It doesn't pull down.
That's just there for fashion, Tom.
Okay, because that does look good.
So you take this off there and it cuts
You
the line
slaughtered
all
some
off.
poor animal for that stupid thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right there. That's a vole.
And then the chinchilla's in the back.
Right,
Hey.
That's right.
If you take a girl to dinner and she asks the maitre d' for a better table, she's never going to be satisfied with anything in her whole life.
That's one of the rules.
One of the rules in here.
Just go to the bathroom and go right out the window.
Oh.
Leave your car, buy another one, it'll be cheaper.
Tom has one of those rules.
That's one of the rules in this book.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Watch the way that a date treats a waiter or waitress,
or
because
waitstaff,
that's how
yes.
they'll treat you in 3 months.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's the rule of thumb.
Well, that's more about one of those people who you just can't please.
Okay, you have a song about that?
a little song about
Okay,
that.
all right. Go ahead.
Took her to Hawaii. The waterfalls made my hair frizzy. Went to Vegas too. The lights gave me a migraine. Then we went to Paris. I didn't like the fries. No one ruins love like you. Took her off to Rome. There were too many Italians. Had the finest pasta. I don't eat carbs. Saw the Sistine Chapel. That made my neck hurt. No one ruins love like you. The beaches of Tahiti. There was nowhere to pee-pee. Full moon up above. That was kind of creepy. The finest hotel. I thought it was seedy. We made passionate love. I couldn't see the TV. The pyramids of Egypt, that made my skin dry. The Taj Mahal, too, that was too drafty. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, I would sue the contractor. No one ruins love like you.
Worldwide on BobandTom.com.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here, Josh and Christy and Jess. Willie Griswold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick, at the Dude Wipe Sports desk.
Close enough?
I got it on in time. No,
absolutely didn't.
No.
But that's all right. That's all right. We all make mistakes.
Now, we have coming up, we're going to talk with Ben Bailey, comedian. You might know him from Cash Cab. He's doing a tour. He'll be in Eau Claire coming up in just a few days, September 6th. He's got stops in Plainfield, Indiana, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Traverse City, Michigan, St. Louis, Detroit, all coming up with Mr. Ben Bailey. We'll look forward to talking to Ben. Right now, we're going to talk to Christy Lee.
Wasn't there a song called Ben Bailey? Oh, that was Bill
Bailey.
Come home, Ben Bailey.
Won't you come home? Yeah.
Now, Christy is at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Somebody who won't be coming home. An Arizona woman found dead at her cubicle 4 days after she clocked in for work.
Oh. Now, the good news is overtime will pay for the funeral.
Oh.
Tempe police report Miss Denise Prudhomme, who worked at a Wells Fargo corporate office, was found in a third floor cubicle on Tuesday, August 20th. She had last scanned into the building on Friday, August 16th at 7 a.m. With no indication she'd scanned out of the building after that. Ms. Prudhomme worked in an unpopulated area of the building. Her cause of death has not been determined, but police said the preliminary investigation found no obvious signs of foul play.
Just died right there.
That is so sad.
And it was her scent. That's what tipped people off.
Sure.
They could smell her.
What?
Well, yeah, after 4 days, you're going to smell.
Yeah, she just sat there and marinated over the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, the heat. My God, the heat.
Well, you know they turn the air conditioning down on the weekends.
Exactly.
Of course.
You think that fish that Josh put in our microwave stunk up the place?
Yeah.
This poor lady.
Smell old Diana.
So sad.
Oh. And I bet half the staff didn't even know her name.
Nope.
Hey, you're third floor. What's her name? Died.
That's sad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is why.
What's her name?
This is why.
Has anybody ever died here in this building?
Well,
I can name 25 comedians that have come in here. That
One died so bad they got up and left. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was awful.
This is why, if you work in, as they call it, an underpopulated building, ladies, you want to have like a candy dish or something.
Oh, yeah, so people come by.
So people come visit you. Have you seen Mrs. Johnson? She's got...
like hard candy?
Yeah.
That or just any kind of candy. Hey, have you
Guys could have a candy dish, too. Don't just...
Okay.
No, he's implying that people would know if a man died. They wouldn't be paying attention
Right,
to a
that's
woman
what he's
dying.
implying, yeah.
But
Nobody
ladies need to
cares.
keep the
Yeah.
dish.
Wouldn't the cleaning crew find her?
The cleaning crew?
Maybe not
Maybe
over
they
the weekend.
Come on the weekends.
Ours doesn't come till Sunday night, so I mean,
There you
know.
go. Oh, boy.
It's probably one of the situations in which maybe a lot of people are no longer working in the building because they're working elsewhere, so they have a large building where she
Well, how
was
sad should we
up in
be?
her
How old
cubicle.
was she?
Doesn't say.
60.
Was she 60?
60 something, yeah.
60.
We should be a little sad then, I guess.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's middle sad.
Yeah.
I did hear they're going to give her Employee of the Month, though.
Oh, wow.
Posthumously.
Sure. Now, how sad should we be? How hot was she?
There's the real question.
The hotter the person, the more tragic their death.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The longer we mourn.
That's right.
Was she gilfable?
Yes.
Well, let's take a look at her, shall we?
Oh, I think we should probably move on.
It better not look like Ruth Buzzy or something.
Could we have
I'm
our?
going to give her a second thought.
Can we have our Lake Michigan update?
We're getting updates on Lake Michigan.
You don't
Yeah,
wanna
it's
know.
still there.
Jim Dreyer.
Hoffy, you want to put the update up there? See where Jim Dreyer is? He's attempting to cross Lake Michigan, and he
Swimming.
Took a hard right there.
Swimming, yeah, he'd gone.
Did
What do
we-
you think? 30 feet last time we checked in. 50 feet.
Yeah, he's in cling mode now. He's taking a break.
He's this guy's swimming by himself across Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
He's
Towing
towing
a
a
huge
little raft
raft.
with his foot.
Right. That's how they usually do it. Yeah.
And I mean, it's amazing. We talked
And
to him
he
a
has
couple
a
weeks ago.
GPS device?
Yeah.
There he is.
He's made some progress since
Yeah.
he started.
Okay, now zoom
Yeah.
out and see how far he has to go, Hoffy. Yeah.
Look at this.
How many times has he done this?
Ooh.
He hasn't done it successfully ever. There you go.
No, he did. Yeah, yes, he did. He did it successfully 15 years ago.
He's just got 9/10 of it to go.
Is he going all the way to Milwaukee? Where's he going?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
Oh boy, that is
For what? What are we doing this for?
For Tom's
us.
admiration, which he has. Jim Dreyer.
Oh, really?
And, you know, well, how about the first person ever to swim the English Channel or climb Mount Everest?
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, sure.
Because it's there.
Because it's there.
Yeah.
That cool?
But don't you think Tom would be doing stuff like this if he didn't have a family and stuff? Like, these are the things he'd be doing.
Now, there's a thought. Why
See?
don't you take some time off and go out and be an adventurer for like, 10 or 12 years? Or 3 or 4 until I'm dead. How about that? Wouldn't that be fun? Huh?
I'd be more of the Kontiki guy where you build a craft and sail it across the ocean.
Okay.
I could never swim. This guy's amazing.
Okay.
I bet you were up to your ears in Tor Heyerdahl.
I love that story.
Kontiki.
Remember that? Where they built
Remember that? Of course not.
Sure.
Normal people don't remember
And
junk like
I believe
that.
the sequel was Aku Aku. Am I remembering
What?
this? Yeah, they built these vessels to show that peoples from these lands could sail across the ocean to get to the other part of the world, even in primitive craft.
That's fun.
I believe Kontiki, that sank, didn't it?
Yes.
I think that had a sad end, but quite an adventure. In any event, coming up, we have news about Oasis. We have news now.
Is this like the desert thing where you see water?
No,
or-
this is the
No,
band.
the band.
Oh,
Do you know who? This is only for Miss Hooker. Do you know who Dr. Vivek Murthy is?
No, I don't.
I think he's very special, though. His name's Murthy?
Have Murthy.
Certainly.
Murthy.
Super. Tell us more.
That's the Surgeon General.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was
Didn't
Sierra
sound
Coop.
familiar at all.
No, he hasn't been Surgeon General.
What happened to the Cooper? Where's Coopy? Where's Super Duper Cooper?
I think the facial hair knocked him out.
No, just a beard, no mustache.
Coop! He's an Amish Surgeon
Coop
General.
was a party.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go
Your pro bottom tan
Well,
line.
if I'm sunless tanning, if I'm doing this airbrushing, I
Yeah.
just don't wear a top. No.
Gotcha.
Do you, I'm not trying to be crude here, but do you have some kind of nipple blocker?
No.
So then it just becomes kind of one shade.
Yep.
Do you lift the boobs halfway through to get the underbelly?
I don't really have a lot of underbelly.
Oh, okay.
Do they have like a clothesline where you can pin them up?
Wow. I'm quite proud of my boobs. They look
You should be.
nice.
They do look
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
I think
But even the nicest boobs have the underbelly.
Chick's getting a car. He left.
I don't have much of one. I'm very
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Glad that we're back. I just suffered through 6 minutes of Josh and Christy shopping for candles.
No, we weren't. You weren't even paying attention.
Yes, and then Josh goes, I've got a coupon.
No, we were looking for an avocado tool.
Yes.
You tool.
And you know what?
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry.
I do have a coupon, and what's wrong with that?
And he goes, I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond today because I have a coupon. And he'll get a coupon.
I'm going to get candles and an avocado tool.
Yep.
What are the candles? A t-shirt? What kind of candle are you getting?
What flavor candle are you looking for?
I like pumpkin. That's right.
Oh, now's a good time for that.
Yeah.
Good time of year.
I'd object, but I happen to have
Do you ever go into a
candle myself, so end of my objection.
Do you ever go into a store and pick up something and you don't really look at the price and you take it up to the register and they go $101.98 and you go, what? I did that.
$101.98?
I bought 2 candles. You know those 2 little wooden candles I have on the kitchen?
Yes.
Those are $50 a piece.
No kidding. I mean,
I couldn't believe.
That's why off the air I asked Christy, why are candles $95?
Yeah. And I said, what?
Because people are stupid enough to pay.
And being a media darling, I couldn't say, well, I just need to put this back.
Yeah.
I'd rather not pay $50 for a candle. But I said, I'd wipe my butt with 20s. I don't care.
Oh, boy.
Now, was it an anatomically correct phallic candle of some sort?
Yes, I could use it to aid my masturbation. That's right.
Oh.
I should probably use
Something
help
from the
instead.
Liberace.
Christy, to answer your question,
What was my question?
when you guys were talking about avocados, you asked if there was an avocado vodka. 10 best avocado drink alcohol recipes. There are, yes,
you can
something
make
called avocado
I'm
vodka.
sorry, what? Avocado too, Tom.
No.
I think Chick does also.
Avocado. That's a Russian. That's a Russian bluegrass band. No, avocado. That's a Genesis song. Isn't it? The steroid era is about to start entering the Hall of Fame.
I think so. Might happen. Let me grab that.
Okay.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Greg, it's Babe Ruth.
Hey, the Bambino, the Sultan of SWAT, here in the Hall of Fame, right?
Sure is.
Yeah, sure, Dad. You know, we don't get the best reception up here in heaven, so let me get this right, Dad. I heard we got a pudgy old bag named Rains headed to Cooperstown.
Three, well, never mind. Why bother? Yes, you're
Hey,
correct.
they've lowered their standards. I knew it was bad when Cobb didn't go to bed for the last 2 days and still washed his sheets.
Hi-oh.
Dad, back in my day, if you didn't hit at least 600 home runs and bang twice as many dames, you didn't stand a chance. And how? Now they got these steroids we hear about. Hell, all we had was yellow fever, polio, and warts. And that's just what they put in the hot dogs, Dad. Hey, listen, the train's leaving. We got gigawater and a box of stogies. I'll see you in Cooperstown.
My favorite news story of the year today.
Yogi in disguise.
Christy, can I just read you the headline? Because this really is mostly about you.
I know exactly where you're going with this. I know
what
exactly what story. It involves bass players. That's all he's going to have to say.
Yes, it involves a scientific study of bass players.
Yes.
And this is the greatest story.
The over-under on musicians Christie's dated, I'm going to go 12.
Dated?
Dated.
Oh, by dated, he's, it's kind of a vague.
No, one date. Not necessarily.
Ace is back there giggling. Over, under, 12?
Over, under 12. Ooh. Should I take the over?
No, now I have to
Just
think
first
about
date.
it.
Yeah, think about it. Put pen to paper.
But bass players in the news in a very positive way.
What do you define as dating?
Watch my. Oh, you see this finger?
Don't do that. No, that's not a date.
That's not a date.
Wait, so we're not talking bedded?
That's not a date.
Thank you, Josh. No, we're not talking bedded.
I'll say so. An intimate encounter in the back of a car is not a date.
I'm going to say no.
And
I'm
I've
going to
never
say
had that, to be honest with you.
You rode somewhere.
Hang on a second.
In the car with him, and he was driving.
Okay.
That's a date.
You have never had any kind of an intimate encounter in an automobile or a truck?
Not in the back seat.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
And under the categories are potpourri.
The defense rests.
Potpourri.
I'd like to call Mrs. Christie roadhead lead to the stand, please.
No.
You can do more in the front seat than that.
Potables, famous American.
Once again,
truck bed sex.
I rest my case. Just in case you were wondering, Cool Whip is winning. Cool Whip is winning over Ready Whip in our survey. It's 31%. Unbelievable. 31% Ready Whip and 69%.
Yeah! Nobody else votes. The voting is done. You see, baby.
All right. We understand. We understand where everyone's body parts are. Thank you very much.
That's
sitting or standing or
You're
lying
the
down.
yin, I'm the yang. Now take my big fang, put it right.
All right, we got it.
Gallagher.
I plainly remember when the Beatles broke up, and I thought, how could those people working together, making magic like that? Why would they ever want to break up? The creativity and the amount of material they put out, I kind of get it now.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Sideline News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
Josh Arnold is here.
Hi, Chick.
Ace Cosby. Hey. I am Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
And I think we're going to hook up on the big screen with, there we go.
Yeah.
It's Ben Bailey. Good morning, Ben. How are you, sir?
Very well, thanks. Good morning, everybody. How's it going?
Good.
Great to see you.
Ben, we're used to seeing you for all those episodes of Cash Cab, and we've spoken to you before. You're on tour, and I know you've got a stop in Minneapolis coming up. You've got Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and Plainfield all in the next few days. Then lots of other stops, including Traverse City, Michigan, for a couple days in late October, and a few stops in Michigan. You're looking great. You look like you just got out of the gym.
Well, thanks. I just got out of bed, actually.
Oh, well,
so thanks very much. Yeah, this is extremely early for me. I'm a night owl. I'm going to go back to bed for 5 more hours after this.
Good. We'll go easy on you. What was the first national show that you did with respect to stand-up comedy? Was it like Letterman or?
The first, you mean actually performing stand-up on TV?
Yeah.
I think it was Carson Daly, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
Which was late. It was like 1 a.m. It was the 1 a.m. spot way back in the day.
Do you remember your first joke?
My first joke that I ever did, I said I was really nervous coming up here, and then I remembered from the Brady Bunch to just picture everyone in their underwear. And then I said to a guy in the front row, I said, "You look great in those panties." Big, heavy guy. And I got a laugh, and I was like, all right, this is it. This is what I'm doing. This is going to be my life right here.
Now, back in the Cash Cab days, did you already have the whatever you need, chauffeur's license or whatever it was, or did you have to get it just to do the show?
I had to get it to do the show. Yeah, I had to go back and forth. I was doing stand-up shows in Atlantic City and going back and forth to Queens, New York, to taxi school during the day. I had to get my hack license.
Wow.
And there was a lot of hoops to jump through. I had to do drug tests and all kind of stuff. It was pretty hectic. It took like 6 weeks from the time they said, "We think we want you to host the show," to when I actually got the job successfully.
And back in those days, did you have the kind of GPS stuff to guide you around the city that is out there now?
No, we didn't. But luckily, I knew my way around. I wasn't a cab driver before Cash Cab, but I had been a limo driver before that, and I knew my way around the city. I'd been driving around for about 10 years doing stand-up at all the different clubs in Manhattan, so I knew how to get around. It's not that difficult. The streets are numbered.
I lived there for a long time, and I still can never find anything. And driving,
if you get downtown too far, it gets pretty hairy. It's like a different city down there. But the rest of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, if you can count, you can pretty much find your way around.
That was my problem. Did they seek you out to do this, knowing that you knew the city? How did that?
No, but I had a little bit of a leg up going in because the show originated in England. It was in a black cab in London, one of those old Mercedes cabs. Which, speaking of being a cab driver and how difficult it is, it's next to impossible in London. You have to go through what they call the knowledge for like 5 years before they'll even let you do it. Wow. Yeah. So by the time they came to New York, their plan was to find a New York City cab driver who had a good personality who could host the show. And after about 3 weeks, they gave up on that and decided they were going to look for a comedian. And so in the they were like, we can't even find somebody who speaks English, really. So they decided to look for comedians. And when they went to the comedy clubs, all the comedy clubs were like kind of, they knew that I was a driver. I used to be a limo driver. I would actually take my fares into the city, drop them at whatever event they were going to go to, and then go to the clubs and do my shows, and then pick the people up and take them back home. So everybody at the clubs knew that I was a limo driver. And so I had a little bit of a leg up going in because of that, I think.
And presumably not drinking at the comedy club because you had to go back and drive, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, it wasn't always, but pretty often. I think 2 different times my passengers asked me what I did, what I was going to do, and I told them, and they chose to come with me instead.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. Our guest is Ben Bailey, comedian. You may know him from Cash Cab. On the road, got some dates in Minneapolis, Wisconsin, and Indiana coming up this weekend, and then it'll be Traverse City, Michigan, and a bunch of stops, including St. Louis, and another couple in November in Michigan. Where do you live now, Ben?
I live in Jersey, Morristown, New Jersey, about 25 miles out of Manhattan.
Did you grow up there?
I grew up a couple towns over, yeah, in a town called Chatham, little town, about 10,000 people or something like that.
You don't have a discernible New Jersey accent. Did you have to work on that?
It's kind of interesting. I was born in Kentucky, and I lived there for a little bit. Then I lived outside of Detroit. I lived in Rochester, Michigan for a while, and then we moved to Jersey, and my accents sort of canceled each other out. I didn't pick up the Southern or the Midwestern. Maybe I have some Jersey in there, but I feel like I kind of got lucky there. My accents sort of cancel each other out, and I just have sort of a generic American accent.
I think Madonna is from Rochester, Michigan.
So you were on the run on the run from the FBI when you were a kid? Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, I still am.
Okay, good. All right.
I'm going to have to jump off and run out the door here any second.
Okay. Fight the good fight.
Our guest is Ben Bailey. You may know him from Cash Cab. Now on tour. Now, are you a family man? What's going on in your life?
I'm into I have hobbies. I took up ice hockey like 5 years ago. I'm 53 years old.
Wow.
And I started playing ice hockey, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. I wear like as much padding as I can possibly get, and I play as often as I can.
Did you also have to learn to skate, or did you know how to skate at least?
I knew how to skate. I played. I say I took it up. I played when I was a kid, and then I didn't play again until 5 or 6 years ago. I took 32 years off, and I started playing again.
Wow, that's cool.
I love it so much, man. I really recommend it to anybody kind of in their 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s like I am now. Just taking up a sport again, playing a team sport. Make sure you play with reasonable people so you're not getting hurt out there. But what a great thing to do. It's so fun. I have a game tonight. I can't wait.
Nice.
Yeah, so you're in a league.
I'm not in a league because usually in the league games, there's a couple of players who don't know that it's like old people who don't want to get hurt and they can't lay off. So I just play like a couple of different games here and there. And Tuesday night, they usually have a regular game. It's less competitive. There's always somebody who ruins it in the league.
Yeah. When you were a limo driver, Ben, did you ever take any celebrities around?
No.
Just guys from Jersey
That's the
going
most
into.
boring answer. No, everybody always asked me that at the time. I'm like, no.
Who are some of your favorites when you're doing Cash Cab? Do you have any that you always remember?
There's a few that stand out. Most of them are people that didn't play. Like one guy I pulled over and picked him up because he was like, I think he was about 6'8", probably weighed 350 pounds. He was wearing a purple rabbit suit, head to toe, standing there smoking a cigarette in a giant rabbit suit, hailing the cab. I was like, I don't know how this is going to go, you guys, but I have to pick this guy up. And I pulled over, and he got in, and I hit him with the lights and the music and everything, and he was like, what? And he goes, listen, babe. He started calling me babe, and I was like, no. I go, don't call me babe, rabbit. And then we get into this argument.
All right.
We do this back and forth where he's calling me babe and I was calling him rabbit. And then he got angry and yelled at me and got out and slammed the door. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, oh, man, I wish we could use that stuff. Even if they signed, though, the network wouldn't use any of this stuff where they didn't play. Wow. But some of those are my favorites.
Well, maybe one of these days you can release the outtakes. Ben, it's a pleasure speaking to you.
Great.
Once again, Ben is on the road, and you can find him at The Real Ben Bailey. simplysafe.com to see what's going on with his tour, et cetera, et cetera. I know other dates include Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Lubbock, Texas is in there as well. So check him out live and in person. Thank you, sir.
Enjoy your game tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Hope you light the lamp.
Bye.
Okay, shoot the puck, put it in the net.
Right, but I'll put the biscuit in the basket. Yeah, all right.
Thank you very much. Speaking of touring comedians, we got Frank Caliendo with Willie G in Davenport Thursday, September 12th at the Rhythm City Casino Resort, and then the 13th and 14th of September, Brookfield, Wisconsin, Milwaukee Improv. Did I say December? I meant September.
That's
and
quite
then,
different.
Yes, also a Brent Terhune Friday at the Dayton Funny Bone coming up on Friday, September 13th. We hand it right now back to Chick McGee.
That's right. Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. I needed a security system, and I deserve the best because, well, I'm the national treasure. So I did the homework, and my research led me to Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. And Simply Safe, the only ones with Fast Protect monitoring and LiveGuard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm. It can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. They protected the old compound now for almost 10 years. You'll never be locked into a long-term contract with Simply Safe. You can cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable at less than $1 a day with no hidden fees ever. Simply Safe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report for 5 years running and offers the best customer service in home security according to Newsweek. Easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour, or you can choose professional installation. Have a pro do it for you. Protect your home with 50% off a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. 50% off. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
We had the story about the lady at the office who no one knew was up in the cubicle dead.
Mm-hmm.
We got another story about one of those office, what do they call it? Team building exercises.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go real well either. We'll find out about that. This is the Bob and Tom Show. That's nice. That's so nice.
We got another song for you, baby.
Well, we'd love to hear one more. What have you got for us?
Baby, you know this one. It's a song about your britches. 1, 2, 3. Monday, Tuesday, hump day is halfway. Sticking in the pig, popping in the bank. Saturday's coming quicker than you think. 48 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, 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 I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, my shoes, and my necktie. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't love you.
come the mummies, ladies and gentlemen.
Added special effects at the end.
Oh, thank you so much, fellas. That was just beautiful.
Baby, thank you.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
That's tomorrow on The Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
I don't mind doing the work. I'll talk to anybody. I'll do some work. How's it going? Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. All right. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Can I tell you that Dude Wipes, if you're still using TP, Abraham Lincoln used toilet paper.
Yeah.
We learned that last couple.
And look what happened to him.
1847 toilet paper. Yeah. And there weren't any advances until in the 1900s.
Like 30s, wasn't it?
When they said now less splinters.
Fewer splinters?
Fewer splinters.
I mean, one's too many.
It is too many.
Any splinter.
Can you imagine having to get the tweezers and a mirror and a flashlight?
You're going to need help with that.
Partner.
You're going to have a really good friend.
Paper with splinters.
You
Dump that toilet
detail
paper.
my anus for me?
Wet cleans better than dry. And what better way to detail that anus than with Dude Wipes? It's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean pants down.
And as Josh pointed out, Dude Wipes are much more versatile. You can do like a quick bath if you're fishing.
Yeah.
Take the Dude Wipes and get the pits. Get
Fish
the
bath.
They're good to keep in the car.
Yes.
It's not. They're not just bound to the gluteal cleft. One can do whatever. Mm-hmm.
A refreshing wipe.
They're not just for dudes.
True. That is true.
Yeah. Ladies can use them for sure.
I believe the gentleman from Dude Wipes said 70% of the Dude Wipes are purchased by ladies.
Good for the TPA
Well, that's 'cause
bath.
they do the shopping, yeah. Pretty ladies will often do the shopping.
Has that been your experience in life, Josh?
Hey, pretty lady, will you shop for me?
I can't see a lady shopping for you.
Sure.
That's happened before?
My mom.
Yeah. Well, that's just sick.
Mom, I need some butt wipes. I would often yell.
Yeah.
And would you take this porn video back for me?
Please. I already...
Are the pumpkin, I believe they're called Dumpkin Spice wipes out yet?
I don't think so. Not yet. We'll get a box when they release.
We are number one on their attention list. So
okay.
We'll get them when they come out.
Now, does your lady shop for you?
She must. She must.
Tom?
I think a lady shops for him. I don't know if it's his lady.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I mean, we put it this way. She will not go to a grocery store with me.
Right.
Does anyone really, though?
And let's be honest, is it just a grocery store?
Let's just start the list of things she won't do with
as you know, I love grocery stores.
I know.
But I was in 3 of them over the weekend.
Yeah?
I'm a big fan. I like grocery shopping.
You went to 3 grocery stores.
Yeah, at least.
All before 8 a.m.
I like going early.
Me too.
Early on Saturdays and Sundays, nobody around. It's the best. Yeah.
Tom, do you and your girlfriend ever French?
That's where you get your tongue.
Gentlemen, first of all, would never discuss such things.
I just want to know if you're French.
That's
well,
fine.
what's your
That's a
excuse?
simple question.
Thank you.
No, she does not like shopping. I'm not an organized shopper. I get my steps in, as they say, at the grocery store.
Do you dawdle, if you will?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of backtracking.
Read ingredients.
Yeah.
Take your time.
I enjoy. If you ever live in a foreign country and see how crappy their grocery stores are, when you're in America, you go, "My God, we've got everything here. This is awesome."
Okay.
When I want to shop, I go to a grocery store on another side of town. Like, I don't go to the mall. Like, I just want to go to the grocery.
Oh.
Or like, a specialty store, grocery store, something like that. I'd rather do that than go to the mall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And I even texted Godwin when we were down in Florida. Because
we heard about
I was at
at Publix.
Oh, it was awesome.
A+ Publix.
Like you've never been to
They're
been to Publix before?
Sure, but it's just so much fun. They've got the deli there. They're making sandwiches for you.
Oh, the pub sub.
Fun.
Can't beat it.
Oh, it was great.
We had fun at the Publix.
Yeah, dude, go somewhere else. Go to another country. Come back and go. You're gonna love American grocery stores.
Chick, I don't think you'd care for me in a grocery store.
I don't care for you. Day-to-day atmosphere.
I hum. I whistle.
You hum at the grocery store.
I snuck up on Josh at a grocery store once.
Oh God.
It couldn't have been worse timing. Because I was buying 4 boxes of Chocodiles.
Oh, God.
Those are the chocolate-covered
Twinkies that are
They were not available
amazing.
in the St. Louis area. It was one of my best friend's birthdays. And so I went, I'm going to send her 4 cases of these so that she has them.
Right. Nice.
She's also a teacher, so they help her throughout the day.
Sure.
Right.
You
made Tom's day.
Tom took a picture. He goes, hold it. Took out his phone.
He just could not stop laughing. He's doing that while he's taking a picture.
Yeah.
You were in the produce section. What a surprise.
I believe he said that day as well.
And now he's laughing. Having time of his life over there.
And then when I was checking out, he appeared again. And he goes, I just have to do this. And he was taking pictures of me checking out.
Right.
I just have to do this.
He said to the cashier, sorry, I just have to do this. She had no idea who or what.
Introduce myself. I see. Okay, I'm sorry. It's time to check in at the SILAC news desk with Christy Lee.
A hiker in Colorado was rescued after his coworkers left him overnight on a mountain amid freezing rain and high winds.
I bet he acted a lot like you act, Tom.
I don't know why they left me overnight. I mean, they're my friends.
I know what their problem is. I'd like to keep a line of conversation going.
Chaffee County Search and Rescue officials said a group of 15 people, including the man, sought to hike Mount Shivano as part of an office retreat.
It's Shivano.
With some members planning to climb the summit. The man was left by his coworkers to complete his final summit push alone and thought he reached the top, but became disoriented when he turned to descend. He texted coworkers as he tried to make his way down, but a strong storm moved through, further disorienting him, and he lost cell service. Search and rescue teams were called that night, but they were unable to find the man after surviving repeated falls during the storm.
He fell so many times.
God. The man was found the following morning in a gully and taken to a hospital.
I'm so tired of falling, he at one point said.
Gosh. He was eventually able to regain enough cell service to make a 911 call, which made the difference and helped search and rescue crews pinpoint his location.
His employees didn't leave him.
No, this is a misleading.
Yeah, this isn't
He left them.
Right.
That's right. Plymouth Rock didn't land on him.
No.
He's an idiot.
But if he's that guy, they probably didn't really try to convince him to stay.
Yeah, maybe if he burned the fish in the microwave, let him go.
You know,
we all know who we'd leave at the top of a mountain.
Not big-breasted Barb. I'll tell you what.
Oh, no, those things are coming back down.
Barb's up there. We're going for it.
Do you think that guy still works there, or do you think he quit, got another job?
I don't know.
Well,
that'd be rough.
You had to go back?
That is a hell of a team building thing.
No
Climbing
joke.
a mountain?
No.
I don't want to do an escape room with you people.
I don't either.
I don't want to have lunch with you, let alone.
That was an option at my college orientation in Boulder. They're like, do you want to go climb on a mountain? And I was like, no, I'll watch the movie and then I'll be drinking water bottle vodka in a half hour. I do not want to go climb a mountain with strangers.
Yikes.
Do you suppose that he'll go to HR with a complaint?
No. Guys don't do that. HR is only because there would be no HR if women didn't work.
True. Josh,
So true.
what is wrong with you?
And now, Josh, I anchored 50% of humans.
By the way, the guy is home with his family recovering after brief hospitalization. I wanted to make sure he was okay as we're sitting
You
here
get
making
workers'
fun
comp?
of him.
Workers' comp?
I don't
for
know.
this?
That is a
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did they not have a guide? They just set out and to climb this mountain by themselves?
Well, let's go. Let's go up.
Hey, I don't want to bother you, but can I join? This would be great.
Oh, geez. Jerry wants to join.
Oh, Jerry.
Yeah, they call me Jerry, like Jerry Lewis. Hi.
Oh, boy. It's always funny, Jerry.
See this one about this guy? This is kind of interesting. A couple is suing an Atlanta hospital for losing part of a man's skull.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, just part of it.
Following brain surgery.
Well,
Why didn't they put it back?
now none of his hats fit.
Yeah.
He had emergency surgery. He suffered a brain bleed.
Right.
A intracerebral hemorrhage is described.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very familiar.
12 by 15 centimeter bone flap was removed. With
Hey, Josh, get up and do that bone flap. Do that bone flap, Josh. Woo! You ever see Josh do the bone flap? It's hilarious.
Flap them bones, as they say. They somehow lost it? What? They lost the piece of the skull. This required the man to get a synthetic bone flap. Oh, you got to have the real bone flap.
Wow. Yeah, no, you want the real thing.
That probably got thrown out with the trash.
Here comes all found it.
And you don't believe me on this, but not all doctors were A students.
That's right.
Not all doctors were C students.
Yes, but in the heat of the battle, I can see
Some doctors just scraped by with bought answers.
I'm not saying the physicians were bad. I think they
Where the hell did I leave that bone flap?
emergency situation.
All right.
Okay. Well, back to you, Christy, at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
I don't know if you're interested in buying this book, Josh, but a photographer who has taken photos of hundreds of vulvas is on a mission to show women that they should not get surgery on their genitals for cosmetic reasons, that there are many different ways a woman can look.
Okay, so
wait a minute. This guy's gag.
Is this a girl?
This guy's ticket to this.
Right.
Ladies,
No, she's a woman. Ellie Sedgwick is a
still.
former teacher. She's taken pictures of more than 500 vulvas that
Gym
she
teacher.
sent out to promote
Like your mom.
body positivity.
More lights.
The name of her book is called... This is the only reason I'm doing the story. The name of her book, I saw this over the weekend, is called Flip Through My Flaps.
That's
unbelievable.
That sounds like a joke
not a
name
bad
that
title.
he would give the book.
So I guess I'm fuzzy on what the vulva. What is it? The vulva is.
The vulva.
That's the outer
limit.
It's the outer.
The
It's what you would see.
labia part.
The vulva is the outer limit.
Yes.
I thought it was up inside somehow.
No. It's the,
The uvula is at the back of your throat.
Right.
That is correct.
if you can see that while taking a photograph of the vulva, that's one. That is
you
one
sure?
gaping broad. I'll take.
See, I don't know about it.
Yeah, it's the
Look it
exterior
up.
part.
I don't know what the vulva is.
There's a map online. Look it up.
The meat.
What is the
curtain?
what is the name of the book? I'm sorry, I was
Flip
laughing.
Through My Flaps.
Oh, look at
Is
those
it interactive? Can you? Is it a flippy? Is it a flip book?
A flippy book.
There are plenty of 500 pictures in there of different women. And she said she went to 3 cosmetic surgeons because she thought hers was
We're too long or something. Yeah.
and she doesn't go into detail. And the 3rd doctor finally said, "No, have you never seen another woman's vulva?" And she was
Well,
like, "No,
No. Why would you?
Why would you?"
I'm telling you, though.
So she
that's-
went on a quest.
It's the same thing about the interior decorating. They have these where they lay the curtains on the floor. I don't care for it.
Right.
No.
Right.
You have keep a nice taut house.
Is the article you're reading? Does it have any photographs?
It doesn't have photographs of actual. It has a photograph of her taking a picture of a woman.
Whoa, does it?
Does it really?
Smiling?
Is that what's that big black thing?
That's where
That's a bar that's covering the.
Oh, from here it looked like wow. She's got an Elvis pompadour down there.
No. There it is. Thank you.
Many women have thanked Miss Sedgwick and support her book.
Right.
Is she saying "say cheese"?
Maybe.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
She wants to encourage women to go, hey, I'm not abnormal, that this is...
Now, do you suppose the women would recognize, because she's right down there.
Right.
Yeah. I mean...
Like a cat.
Yes, I think you would recognize a picture of your own vulva, wouldn't you, Jess and Christy?
I don't know if I would.
Really? They're separate in the green room.
Well, we've got a surprise for you, ladies.
Up on the screen.
I mean, I wouldn't recognize a photograph of my male member.
Sure you would.
I don't think I would.
I know I would.
I mean, unless it's in a police lineup and the numbers are there.
Well, you got that coexist tattoo on top of it. So
Right.
Yes. Interesting book.
But to describe the photograph, the woman that she's photographing is lying down, and then this
Has
lady
her legs spread.
is way back there.
Yes.
Photographing is like she's gonna.
Like she's having a baby.
Yeah, but she's way down low, so I mean, it would be a view you would never see as a woman. You wouldn't see that. You'd see it from the top.
Well, that's true.
Is the book of exactly? It's a different perspective. Yeah.
So I don't think you'd recognize it from down there.
There's another picture.
Side view.
Why is she wearing a gas mask? that was a little funky.
Oh, boy, yeah.
That is a...
Oh, that's her camera. Sorry.
There it is.
Why is she wearing
like a gas
Catholic schoolgirl's outfit?
He's not. Those are overalls.
Oh,
She's saying, I'm going to take a picture of you. Take a picture of you.
He didn't have to say it twice.
I didn't.
hey.
Should we get this book? Should we order it for the office?
Well,
why not? Is it a coffee table book?
I think so. Yeah,
pretty much. It
Any
looks,
table,
it's a very nice
Wouldn't
looking
that be somewhat off-putting if you gave that to someone as a gift?
I don't know.
Well, I don't.
Unless you're, I mean, maybe they're into labias.
Is it a pop-up book?
I didn't know there was a group name for the labia and the external Dolores.
The vulva?
And, all that stuff. That was all.
You just
I had
thought
no idea.
You just called it one thing?
Nope, I just said it was down there. That's all I knew.
It's not available on my go-to
Down
book
there.
site.
Is it available as an audio book?
It would sound like one of those cards in the spokes of your bike.
On page 7. Oh, dear me.
Oh, my. Chapter 1.
it was a dark and stormy night.
Is this thing scratch and sniff? No, Josh made it fit.
Okay.
That's fascinating. Where did you see this, Christy?
I found it on the Daily Mail over the weekend, and and you reminded me. I don't know what you said that reminded me.
Through my flap.
Is there presumably there's a male equivalent of this?
I don't think so.
Yep. Peruse my penis.
I mean, would it be?
Whoa! Guess how much this book costs?
$189.99.
$169.
Whoa!
69.
You have to pre-order. Man.
Christy, maybe we should do a guy's one.
What do you mean?
Make some money. We'll do the guys' version of this. We'll take pictures of penises. And
Give me 5 minutes.
You had to put some makeup on, Pat?
Yes,
I do.
Am I normal? Do guys worry about that?
I don't think they do. They'd just be excited to have a girl down there in the area.
Hey, take a picture of this. Like it?
I'll pay you $10.
Just I had a friend who had a book like that.
That was all wieners?
Yeah.
Was it
Not right.
a book that he created himself?
No, it was a woman.
Oh.
She had a book of...
Were they her personal experience wieners?
No.
Oh.
It was
Rockstar
what she
wieners?
bought.
She just bought. She bought it. Okay.
Penises from around the world kind of thing?
Penises I have known.
You think they look different?
Yeah. Oh, penises?
Yeah. I mean like regionally, like continent to continent.
Well,
there's
kind of.
Yeah, there's some.
It'd be funny if there'd be like the sort of a Playboy equivalent where at certain months there'd be a fold out. Oh, dear God.
My word.
We all remember.
Have you seen last month's Zimbabwe issue?
February is Black History Month.
The fold out had a fold out.
We all remember Brett Favre, right?
I never saw Brett
That was
Favre.
so unfortunate.
That was an odd-looking thing.
It
man.
just made me change my opinion.
There
of
was
him.
no helmet, Josh. It was more of a beret.
Yeah.
Odd.
Really odd.
Very odd.
Well,
The book doesn't ship until November, but yeah, you could pre-order
we'll
if
have
you'd
to
like.
find
Just in
out
time
more.
for the holidays.
I'll edge until then.
Find out more.
I will edge. I'll see you now. I have to get busy edging.
You know, if you want to get the audiobook, you're going to want to listen to it with your Raycon earbuds.
Yes, you could. You may have heard us talk about Raycon's everyday earbuds before and thought, wait, the same audio quality I expect from the big guys, but at half the price sounds pretty good. You're darn right it does. And if you haven't grabbed a pair of Raycons yet, what are you waiting for? Now is the time to check them out because they just launched their upgraded model of the best-selling everyday earbuds. And we received Raycon's upgraded everyday earbuds. It's the official earbud of the Bob and Tom Show. And they brand new colors. Blush violet, forest green, royal blue, and classic black. And Raycon's upgraded everyday earbuds now, you get multi-point connectivity. It lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus new quick charge function and active noise cancellation, and the ergonomic cozy custom fit with the optimized gel tips is guaranteed for darn near everybody. Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. So go to buyraycon.com today to get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. You get 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Raycons are the best. Half the price and twice as good. Check them out. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming up, a little bit of history action for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Once again, Clayton Anderson, this is called
In the Dark.
Okay, great. Go for it.
All right.
My baby's got a little secret. She knows I know how to keep it. Ain't trying to tell nobody. She likes it a little bit naughty. She don't mind giving up those kisses. That ain't nobody's business. She's down anytime as long as I keep it in the dark. With her lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark. She only lets me love her in the dark. Yeah, she only lets me love her in the dark. Might sound scandalous, but that's how I handle it. 'Cause I know she's mine on mine, just as long as I keep it in the dark. With the lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark. Hey! This is Pat's solo time right here.
This is me on the guitar, thank you.
So I don't even know. Every guy wanna take her home. That ain't what's going on. No, no, no. She's right here by my side, going home with me tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She likes to keep it in the dark, with the lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark, with the lights down low, nothing but her high heels, talking about a smoke show. She got my number, we keep it undercover. She only lets me love her in the dark.
Yes, sir. Wow. How good is that?
Back down to Bedford.
Clayton Anderson, that's great.
That's a hit.
Really cool.
Yes.
That song is a hit.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
A truck driver distracted by a
Andrew
GPS
Johnson, too.
unit crashed near the intersection of US 278 at Arkansas Highway 24 early Monday, spilling a truckload of spaghetti sauce. Camden Police Sergeant Corey Saunders said the spaghetti sauce truck was headed to Dallas about 3 a.m. when the driver became distracted, overcorrected, and rolled over after crossing the center line of the highway. The driver suffered minor injuries, but there was sauce all over the road.
Oh, dear God, 2,000 quarts of blood. This is the worst accident I've ever seen. Stand back, there's blood everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a garlic bread truck?
Yeah, exactly. They just mopped it up with a bunch of garlic bread.
Oh, isn't that the best?
Yes, it is.
God, I'd rather have that than the spaghetti noodles, just the sauce and the bread.
What's wrong with you? How dare you put pasta down?
I can't eat a whole Kit Kat bar. I can't eat spaghetti noodles. They
I
go right
can,
to my hip.
but I like the bread part.
Better than the pasta?
Yes.
No, the bread's lovely and the pasta's great too.
Here's what Tom's doing. Telling you what you like.
Of course he is.
Okay.
I'm
You
used
know
to
you
that.
like the pasta.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Could we have an intro for this feature?
We need something like boop, boop, boop,
or just playing Baby Elephant Walk.
And now,
Josh Arnold shares one of the fattest things he's ever done.
And broken toilet seat doesn't count.
Now this is fatter. This is fatter than telling the guys on the phone when you order Chinese takeout that you need 4 sets of silverware when it's just you.
No, it was faking that there was somebody else with. What's that, honey? 2 orders of crab rangoon.
Okay.
If you say so.
I think you're supposed to put it in. It's a concept. Unbelievable. Candy, that's the best fun we've had all day. Ladies and gentlemen. Not even a putt. Congratulations. Tom, quickly, Tom. How does it feel? My God. What is that, 80 feet? My God.
Now, right now, I'm buying a Mutual of Omaha hat, just like he has. Right now.
Save that,
You don't even have to hit it. You better hit that. That's unbelievable.
No, give me.
You don't have to put the ball right on the marker.
I do this a lot. I'm going to hit you with this flag if you screw this up, okay? All right. Right about there. Just straight down the 2x4. Keep it on the board. There should be. Yes! Woo! Money!
We got to get a picture of this, Tony.
I'm nervous.
Same deal.
And visit bobandtom.com.
And Tom.
With Christy Lee and Chick McGee.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, Pat, and Willie Griswold, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Jess Hooker. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. Is it the educational portion of our show yet?
It is. It will be, as a matter of fact. It's Chick McGee speaking to me from the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, and Josh over there at the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick chair. I bring that up because we have our special pigskin extravaganza. It's just beginning with the season just around the corner. You want to log on to bobandtom.com/contest. Pick the winners. And each week we will have a winner of a $500 gift card. And it's you don't have to go against the spread. Just pick the winners. And there's tiebreakers, et cetera, et cetera. All the details are posted at bobandtom.com/contest. And the winners will get to pick with Chick McGee and the famous shoe-in of the week. But right now it is time to learn a little bit about the world of history.
Time now for Today in History, September 3rd, Tres.
In
Tres Hombres. Oh, sorry.
1777, the Stars and Stripes fly for the first time in battle.
But they hung in Betsy Ross's bedroom for like weeks.
She was working on it.
Yeah,
but I
she was
wonder
working on
if the person, if one guy had to hold him.
What's happening?
Just hold the flag, or if.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a musket, frankly. Like, you see those war movies where there's a guy playing a snare drum, running into the battlefield. Hey,
can I get a weapon, please?
I joined the band for the groupies. What the hell? I want a gun.
Is that right?
It's a great flag, beautiful. Let's see now. The last broadcast, Josh, this is for you. 1977. What great show was broadcast for the last time? Your hint is throwing a hat into the air.
Throwing a hat?
Oh, I know.
I know this.
Yeah. Was it That Girl?
Well.
Doesn't she throw something into the air?
No.
Or she jumps into the air?
No.
You're close.
I don't know.
Gosh.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of a famous scene.
Who cares?
It was a revolutionary show.
She turned the world on with her smile.
She did.
I was born
She
in
took a nothing
78.
day and
Born
made
in
it
78.
seem-
Oh, you've never watched any reruns?
Maybe.
I think That Girl did have something unique in her opening.
There was a mannequin in the store.
At the very least, she was.
She held her.
Wasn't That Girl a spin-off from Mary Tyler Moore?
No.
No.
that was
I think
Rhoda.
it was.
No.
Predated
they
it.
were absolutely.
There was a mannequin in the store window in New York that she looked at and thought it looked like her.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was her.
Sorry, I didn't get the reference that occurred before I was born.
I would have thought that you being a student of media, you'd have that one. And it's an important show about the glass ceiling. And
I'm against all that kind of stuff.
That's true, he is.
the great Ted Knight as Ted Baxter.
Yeah. No, it's a very funny show.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't remember that.
A great character. Up there with Barney Fife as one of the great television characters.
Anything from this century.
Happy birthday to Charlie Sheen.
Oh,
Born in
haven't heard much from
665.
him lately.
Yeah, I would agree.
Carlos Estevez.
That's right.
I knew that, you son of a bitch.
I know it's
Carlos, Emilio, and what's Marty's first name?
Martin.
Marty. I call him Marty. He's from Dayton,
please,
Ohio.
please.
Ramon. Ramon Estevez.
I'm a fan of Charlie Sheen.
I am too. Very
Charlie
good.
Sheen. I loved it. I thought 2.5 Men was great. He's terrific in Platoon. He's a good actor.
The best thing Charlie Sheen ever did was when Bob Vila was fixing up the ashram in Hot Shots Part 2. And Charlie Sheen walks in the Rambo gear and he goes, "What do we got this week, Bob?" And Bob Vila points
I love
out
the Hot Shots movie.
where they're hanging up drywall. That's the best thing he ever did. Or unless you count 2.5 Men, where they get.
Did he introduce us to the term winning?
He did.
Yeah, that was him, right?
I hated
Winning.
that whole thing. I was real sad.
Wasn't it Tiger's Blood?
Tiger
or
Blood.
Something? Yeah.
I think he was having a drug problem.
We were watching a public meltdown. It was real sad.
It was.
I hope he's okay now. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Is he okay?
I think so. I think he's better. Hopefully.
Okay, good. Happy birthday, Sean White.
Oh, the snowboarder?
A flying tomato.
Yeah.
Grow up, Sean. Get a real job. Tired of you out there on
your
the
punk
half pipe.
Breaking your wrists.
Put the half pipe down, Sean.
How is he
Sometimes
in your way?
you watch some of his stuff, you just go, "That's superhuman."
Yeah.
That guy, that stuff is incredible.
I guess Tony Hawk has said that, he, the sense of balance that he just has naturally, he hasn't ever run into it again.
Mind-boggling.
And doesn't he have golds in snowboarding and skateboarding
Yes.
at the X Games?
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. And this is sort of obscure, but I want to do it. DJ Dangler is a comedian, good friend of this show.
Not aware of him. I've never
And
heard of that name.
his dad died a few weeks ago, and DJ posted something really sweet on Facebook. He wrote, Denny Dangler was funny and charming and usually pretty loud. I loved him a whole bunch and I'll miss him. If anybody would like to appropriately honor my dad on September 3rd, that would have been his 85th birthday, take your pants off and walk around a little, preferably before dinner, but mostly when you feel like it.
All right.
If anybody has us, you tell him at your place, you'll do whatever you want. My dad would like that, and I would too.
Aw.
That is really sweet, DJ.
Happy to do it, DJ.
Love you,
really
DJ.
sweet. His dad was a great guy.
Thanks, DJ.
And I know that the DJ was really taking care of him there at the end. So you're a good man, sir. And we'll look forward to having him in here again. DJ, of course, is a huge fan of these sort of small wrestling little pockets out there with guys working their way up to the pros with cool names and inventing cool moves. What a world
Backyard
that is.
wrestling.
Yeah, that's an interesting world. Thank you very much. Don't forget, Willie G, September 12th, Davenport, with Frank Caliendo at the Rhythm City Casino Resort. Then you guys are in Brookfield at the Milwaukee Improv, Friday and Saturday, September 13 and 14. And that's it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.